It's Elimination Chamber in Saudi Arabia time, gang. I'm Ollie Davis. I'm joined by Andy Datson. Appropriate for a pay-per-view with Rowdy, Ronda Rousey on.
Very similar people.
Rowdy, Rondy, the alliterations there.
Yeah, exactly. I'm very excited to... Yeah. It'll be fine. The last Saudi show was quite good, apparently. And the last time we did it, just us two, a show was almost exactly 2 years ago. We watched AEW Revolution with that tag team match.
Yeah, because Revolution is but 2 weeks away, 2022 version. Me and Andy are, of course, going for the most prestigious title in all of sports-attainment, news-attainment, the interim championship. Not this main championship timeline that Pete's trying to push. The interim championship title, because Tribal Pete, isn't turning up today.
No, he's used the excuse that Luke didn't defend it at day one, which I think is a cop-out, frankly. Luke couldn't have defended it at day one. It was a bank holiday. We can't work that day.
He was busy. He's a new dad.
Yeah. Pete's not got any kids.
That we know of.
Yeah. Well, you know what he's like.
He calls the championship his baby now, though, and we're going to make a better baby
child together. Are we taking that?
I guess so.
Yeah.
That's the interim championship.
It's the original. It's a bit like bringing back Goldie instead of the Universal Championship.
The real Jars Championship. So that's what's on the line today. We have our predictions already. Let's go through them quickly. Ollie has Lita.
Becky.
I have Drew McIntyre.
Madcap Moss.
I have Charlotte, Flair, and Sonya Deville.
Ronda and Naomi.
I have Roman Reigns.
I have Goldberg.
I have the Viking Raiders.
I have the Usos.
I have Brock Lesnar in the Elimination Chamber match.
I have Bobby Lashley because I couldn't think of who else could win.
I have Alexa Bliss in the Women's Elimination Chamber match.
I have Bianca Belair.
I have Rey Mysterio in what is apparently the pre-show match.
It has. It just flashed up a couple of minutes ago to confirm that. The Miz I have in that one.
And we have a tiebreaker question here because this could very well end up 4-4.
Yes.
And there needs to be an interim champion.
Yes, it does.
Today was the first day I tested negative for COVID. Full disclosure, I occasionally cough.
That's fine. I've had it before. I'm triple vaxxed. But I still really don't want it because I'm going to Paris in like 2.5 weeks.
I don't want to get us flagged for false information, but can you get... You had it so recently.
I shouldn't be able to. Within 90 days, I shouldn't be able to get it. And it's about 78 days.
Yeah.
So I'm cutting it fine.
I think you're okay.
But I should be fine.
I'll cough in this direction.
My lady partner, who is a scientist, has said that it is pretty much... Well, that no scientists have been able to keep a COVID cell alive for more than 9 days or something like that, or whatever it is. So therefore, they don't believe that someone who's tested positive can still be contagious after 10 days.
What do the scientists know, though, Andy?
Exactly.
I think if anything this pandemic's proven, it's that they don't know what they're talking about.
It's true.
That was a joke, by the way.
But yes, so if it does go to 4-all, the tiebreaker, as decided by the champion Pete, is whoever chooses the person who gets the most eliminations in the women's chamber match, because I think we can all agree that Brock Lesnar was going to get the most eliminations in the men's match. So for that, Ollie, you've got Bianca Belair as chosen for you by the sock puppet Sullivan, which I'm quite pleased about because she's in last. So I wonder, I unless she goes in and just cleans house or clears
That's what
house.
Shayna did it 2 years ago.
But Bianca isn't Shayna, and I think that the final two could be Rhea and Bianca, and hoping that Rhea, because Rhea was
Bliss is winning.
I don't think she is.
Bliss is gonna frickin' mind bullet people.
See, I see. Okay, so what happened was I said Bianca, and then I said Bliss, and then just before it was confirmed, I said Bianca again. Because why would they add Bliss at last minute?
Calm your legs.
But also,
You're getting excited.
Bliss. I feel like they could. I don't know. I feel like they're going to do something spooky, and that's going to eliminate her.
Do you want to know what I think is definitely going to happen?
What?
She is going to come out of the pod. She's going to act nice and normal. Everyone's going to like be careful around her. Maybe they start hitting her. And then she goes full power Bliss, starts beating everybody.
Yeah.
But then the lights go weird.
Wyndham returns.
And in the pod that she came out of is a little Lily doll.
Oh,
And it's standing
my.
up. And the lights are, and she's like, and schoolboy rolled up. Or school girl.
I hope so. Like, I can
Do you?
totally see her winning, but I hope she. Well, I've gone for Bianca. So.
You hope that she doesn't
I
win.
hope she loses, and I can see it being a spooky way of losing, or she comes out and tries to like therapize people. They're like, "Hey, Rhea, you've got to calm down," and then she just gets beaten up.
Be curious to see the interaction with Nikki, almost a superhero.
I think this could quite easily be the shortest Elimination Chamber match ever, because it's not only is it in Saudi Arabia, but they always give the women's match in Saudi Arabia about 3 seconds.
Not the last one.
What was that?
The
Not the Queen of the Ring, was it?
no, there was
that was
there was
short.
the Becky versus, was it Bianca Belair?
Might have been.
That was decent.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll see. There are 2 women's matches on this, and I would imagine if they can choose which one to go longer, they'll choose the Ronda Charlotte Flair.
Yeah. Sorry, it's now.
Oh, well, no, there are 3 women's matches. Sorry, Becky Lita, of course. I can see that going 10 minutes because I mean, did you see Lita's interview?
Oh, that she said I'm done.
She was like, "Yeah, I haven't got any plans after Elimination Chamber. To be honest, just coming back for this match." So I'm feeling confident on that one. But thing is, the dumbest thing I did was when I was looking at the list of matches, I forgot about the whole Brock. I just forgot Brock's match. So I went for the Usos.
You forgot arguably the biggest.
Yes, I did.
Match
It's because his name
based on
wasn't
the
like
title
it was in a
of
list
the
of
show.
six names. So I went for the Usos, which I think is one of 2 matches, maybe 3, which is very hit and miss. Because Miz and Ray, I don't know. I feel like the Miz could cheat to win, which is why I wasn't too upset that the sock puppet went for Ray, and also Madcap Moss and Drew, because I feel they're setting up Drew versus Happy Corbin.
Yeah, but the way you get to that is by destroying Madcap
But
Moss.
the thing is, it's Falls Count Anywhere, which makes me think maybe Corbin gets
Drew's still winning that. It's not an unsanctioned match.
I know it's not, but I think it gives me more of a chance. I do think Drew's winning. I didn't go for Madcap
Sorry,
Moss.
Natalia is talking.
Oh.
She is covered.
What a veteran.
Does she?
Yeah, that's what she. Didn't you not see that whole thing she did?
No.
She kept tweeting about it.
Oh no, don't. If it's on Twitter, I've avoided it. Okay, I thought she was doing something of import. She's just getting a promo on other.
She's
women in
also
the chamber.
dressed like a Ming vase.
Yeah.
I think I've got a teapot like that.
So how about? I mean, we've already agreed on the tiebreaker.
Yes.
I've got a little bit of a spicy question.
Yeah.
Does Cody turn up?
No.
I say no.
No.
Okay.
Okay, fine. You said no first. I'll say yes, and whoever gets it right, what do they win?
Well, they win. It's the tiebreak.
Or Cody?
Yeah.
Cody's not the tiebreaker. We've got a tiebreaker.
Well, I'm just saying we could replace the tiebreaker.
No, I'm not going to take no. I'm not going to take yes for Cody because I don't think he's showing up.
Right, there is something far more important than what we're talking about. Yes, I know, more important than the championship. What's gotten into you, Ollie? Well, charity is more important than us, than WWE, than everything. Sami for Syria is the cause that we always donate these shows, Ultra Chats to. That is Sami Zayn's charity and cause to get more mobile medical units in refugee camps that have been created by the crisis in Syria. Very, just worthy and apt cause to support when watching these shows. Think of it like a moral offset. We're all watching this together because we, for better or worse, do like wrestling and we have to follow the major shows. Mm-hmm. So it's like, okay, we're going to watch it, but rather than pay a pay-per-view or pay us, we are putting a deposit in the bank of good morals.
Exactly.
It's karmic. It balances out.
I feel good already.
When you go to the good place, Ted Danson's going to be there and he's going to look at your sheet and go, you balanced this out.
Yeah, but wasn't the ending different?
That's
okay.
Seasons 1 through to 4 of the good place.
Okay, yes.
OG good place.
Mm.
So, Sami Zayn's charity, they have raised $205,000. Because this has been going on for about 2-3 years, we've been putting all the money we raise from these streams to that cause. I remember when he was trying to get up to 30.
Yeah, he's doing very well.
And now he's at $205,000. His next goal is $250,000, $250,000. And wouldn't it be great for all of us to be a part of that journey? So, remember, all the chats that we get on this stream, we'll read out all the ones over $5 USD, and that money will be donated to Sami for Syria on Monday.
Do you want to read the first few out?
Go for it.
Mark Graf Ludwig Wilhelm von Baden has been a member 7 months in a row, or Memberg, sorry. Our wrestling show. That isn't on at 4 a.m. That's not my WWE anymore.
Do you like these? Do you like Saturday shows? And do you like Saturday afternoon shows for us?
Yeah.
Because they were on Thursdays before.
They were on Thursdays before. Then remember the Australia show, which was at like 8 a.m. on a Saturday or 10 a.m. on a Saturday. That was the best show I've ever covered.
Because that show was the first show we ever covered from this room. They hadn't finished painting it yet. They told me they would have finished painting it.
Did it stink of paint?
It was damn near toxic.
Nice.
I think it was me and Laurie, actually. We sat in here. The floor was dry, but it looked wet.
Yeah.
And just everything stank of paint. And it was so echoey because there was nothing in here. We thought we could, set everything up, but they didn't.
Well, the timing was good anyway. But yes, no, I to be honest, I probably would prefer a Thursday because then we could just sit in the office and everyone could kind of watch it. Mm-hmm. But yeah, no, this is definitely better than the Rumble, which started at 1 a.m. for us.
What do people in the States prefer? Jenna, could we get a poll? Do people like afternoon pay-per-views? Because
this would be midday, wouldn't it? On the East Coast.
Yeah, or I guess, so it wouldn't be afternoon for them. Do people like a morning show? Like New Japan for us is Serial for me in the morning. Do you prefer like an afternoon show like you're getting now, which I think is perfect for a Sunday? Yes. Or do you want an evening show? Which I think Saturday night, that sounds good.
Saturday nights, Saturday night, like evening is good, but not what we have to do. Because I think the Rumble, I was still tired a week later. Yeah. I was still reeling from the Rumble. Flame Inc. Donated to say, small rant. Why do people hate Cornette? If you listen to him, you will see that his views on modern wrestling is on point. It's all about the pop, high-flying, etc. Everyone does the same thing and no one gets over as everyone is trying to get over. Jumping the ropes, large moves, each match is a cookie cutter. Everyone wants to be a video game character and not a wrestler. It's why I think WWE is better than AEW. There is more structure there as there is more structure there as there is in AEW. AEW will burn itself out for this reason.
So Cornette, I value his wrestling opinions very, very highly. He came over and worked with us, before he became very, very controversial. I think what people's issue with Cornette is he has lent very hard into almost a caricature version of himself.
Yes.
And and I'm not saying he's even doing this consciously, but he's become trapped in a box of opinion. And it's when you get there, you cannot say anything that doesn't satisfy that box, because that's what people have bought into. So it's hard for him. I think, people find his view too rigid, arguably outdated. But a lot of that stuff you said, it's totally valid. If everybody does high spots, the high spots are lesser valued. But it is getting over.
I think he's also got the problem where that he comes across as old angry man on Twitter syndrome, because that's where he shares, other than his podcast, that is where he shows many of his views. And he never just goes, I didn't like that. It's, this is the worst thing ever. And if a wrestler's tweeted him, then he just goes to immediately insult that wrestler as strongly as possible. So therefore, he just comes across as unlikable. And therefore, people will immediately just discredit his opinion because they don't like him as a person.
Yeah.
Yes. Mr. Kajili, I wonder what he's going to say. Hey guys, for the interim championship, use the older title. Is classic and a great idea, and I'm ready for an Alexa Bliss win, and for the IWC to hate everything she does because it's what they do. Come on, Alexa Bliss. I don't think the people hate what Alexa does.
They do.
Do they?
Oh yeah. Like even before the supernatural stuff,
that has been mostly bad, so it's not her fault.
But even before then, people were very annoyed. She'd get backlashes all the time for winning stuff.
No, I guess I just didn't really pay attention.
But yes, I'm not a fan of Alexa Bliss's character right now, but I'm rooting for her because I've got her in the chamber.
Come on, Bianca. Mayor of Painesville Dan simply donated to say, for Syria, absolutely. Charles Berg has been a member for 10 months in a row. And he says the tiebreaker should be a staring contest.
It's not bad.
I'm very competitive.
At the end of a 5-hour stream as well.
Yeah.
It's riveting.
With these lights.
It's riveting, the stare contest. It might be better done
okay.
with the sort of StreamYard setup.
What if it's 4-all and Rhea... Okay, if it's 4-all and Rhea and Bianca get the same amount of eliminations, we'll stare at each other.
And Cody turns up.
Yeah. Excellent. Lindsay White donates, say, no message, I just want to give to a good cause. Thank you very much, Lindsay. Power Packers 90 has been a member for 6 months in a row.
Amazing work.
Hey, Ollie, thanks for your bad jokes months ago. I met a girl who loves bad jokes. I used your jokes and now we've been dating for 4 months. Thanks, Ollie JTJ.
That brings me joy. Have you got any bad jokes you've heard recently?
Yes. There are... I can't remember what it was. Have you got any? Because I need to remember how it was.
I was hoping you would say one, which would give me time to remember. I haven't heard any.
I'm gonna Google it because I think it's probably a Googleable joke. Mundy says, Andy, can you please go check out the concept art I tagged you and Ollie in? It's concept art for a possible Quizzlemania championship that I designed, and Ollie still won't go look. I haven't seen that. Where did you?
Apparently it's on Twitter.
On Twitter. Okay, I'll go and have a look in a minute. Chuck Cassie has been a member for 7 months in a row. Says, does the Elimination Chamber enter the Codyverse? Have a good time watching this blood money show while I watch y'all. God bless.
Yeah, who knows?
I don't think so.
It's
too early.
I was saying to Denise yesterday, it's not too early. It's the exact right time to do it. It's the wrong place. I think if Cody...
Capitalize on the hype.
If Cody comes in, Raw or SmackDown, like next week's TV, surely. I think the optics, because there's a perception that he could be doing this more for the money than anything. The guy can do whatever he wants as far as I'm concerned. But if you're concerned about your public image, which he obviously is because he didn't turn heel and wanted to do charity work all the time, going to WWE and making your return on a show in Saudi Arabia is a terrible PR move.
Titantron? No, that's not going to have them bring him back, is it?
Not just a promo. Cody is coming.
What did someone suggest? Was it you and Denise yesterday, perhaps? Mm-hmm. I was watching while I was doing the dishes.
Yeah.
Was it one of you who said that there should, or maybe a chat which said that at the end of the show there should be like just Cody's voice comes out at the end and says like,
no, oh yeah,
there's only one.
They're not the only.
Yeah.
Roman Reigns isn't the only royal wrestling.
Yeah. But Cody shouldn't go over to Roman straight away. Go against Roman straight away. That would be a bad idea because either he just loses and it's like, oh well, or he wins and it's like, oh, so this mid carder. It's just because there's a lot of people who won't care what he does in AW. So a lot of WWE fans will go, "Isn't that the Stardust guy who's just come back and beat Roman Reigns?"
Yeah, it'll be confusing.
So they need to prove to those fans who don't care about AW that Cody's good.
Or you over push him at the start, and then get annoyed that it hasn't worked, and then he settles into a mid card level.
Miz
for the rest of his career.
Miz TV. I can't wait. Okay, so would you like to hear this joke?
Yes.
2 muffins were sitting in an oven. One turned to the other and said, "Hey, it's pretty hot in here, isn't it?" The other turned and shouted, "Oh my God, a talking muffin!"
I've heard many variations on that joke.
Yeah, damn it. I thought you might have done. I enjoyed it when I heard it. It was from my friend from my board game club. I like the joke, the mother and joke and dicks one. Have you heard? What's the difference between a joke and 3 dicks? Your mum can't take a joke. Yeah,
that's good.
Yeah.
Have you seen any of the Pam and Tommy series on Disney Plus?
I haven't.
You're aware of
the
penis action?
I'm not. I'm aware of the fake breast action.
Yeah. You full on see a penis.
Oh, nice.
It's a CGI penis, but it looks
CGI or penis. Because you know, like penis doubles are a thing.
No, yeah, but this is not that you see Sebastian Stan in full shot and a penis.
Right. Okay.
And it's obviously a CGI job because it then
his
talks
Winter
to
Soldier.
him. Yeah, it's his robotic arm. It talks to him with the slit.
The slit.
The slit talks. That's like the mouth.
Right. Okay.
Is that what you call that bit at the end?
Oh, I thought you were talking about a lady part.
No.
Sorry. I read something, and the chat may be able to confirm this, that there was an actor from the early... I think there's still an actor, but in the early 2000s, there was an actor who had to either get his penis out during a film, but they had to get a penis model because they didn't think viewers would believe that the actor had such a giant penis because this actor had such a giant penis.
That was me.
Okay, cool.
25 minutes in, mark it. Andy is talking about porn.
I'm not talking about porn. It's an actor from a real film. Oh, I don't want this thing. Lewis Pierce.
King.
Lewis Pierce says, do you think Cody will use his current gimmick or come back as a nostalgia act?
I think he would... It's difficult. Look, how does he come back as a nostalgia act? The Phantom of the Opera face mask thing, the dashing, the moustache, the Stardust. He hasn't got a previous gimmick in WWE worthy of nostalgia.
What was his first gimmick in WWE? Just
Legacy.
Cody's son. Sorry, Cody's son. Dusty's
He was his
son.
own child. No, it was Randy Orton's lackey. Maybe he had something before them.
Maybe an FCW. Ten Ruzza says, has been a member for 7 months in a row. Guys, good luck with the show today. Ollie, sip on some water there. You think there will be more surprises and twists today or on Raw? Great charity.
I think something big will happen on this show because the last show was just a pretty decent show with nothing weird happening. Whereas historically, Saudi shows have had Shane McMahon winning Best in the World, Braun Strowman being squashed by Brock. This was all on one show.
The Fiend losing.
The
to
Fiend
Goldberg.
losing. I guess you had the shortness of the women's Queen's Crown matches, but we already knew that. So I feel like we'll see Goldberg winning the title.
Because I can't remember who reported it, but on Tuesday, or on the same day as the Cody... No, Tuesday was the same day as the Cody news came out. Someone reported that it was like loads of changes were made to the WrestleMania card today. So that makes me think they have changed some of these match finishes, which is why I'm worried about Alexa probably winning. Because I think they might have gone, oh, maybe Bianca's not a draw. We know Alexa has a big fan base. Maybe we'll just shove her in at WrestleMania. Same with Goldberg. Do we just take it off him just so that Roman can win it back immediately? It's that kind of show where I can see WWE just doing something weird for the sake of doing something weird.
But that I think if you can make it make sense, I think there is a definite argument for it, because this is the last pay-per-view before Premium Live Event, before Mania. You do something crazy here, people tune in to Raw. You do something crazy there, bahem. That's your proper go-home cycle.
I don't know. Have Cody debut in a hoodie and mask, attack someone, and then don't show it, and then he runs off. You can just see the tattoo.
Could do.
Or Brandy attacks Becky Lynch. iPod Jackson says, thanks for watching this show that I don't want to pay to see. I'd rather give my money to charity. Love you guys.
Love you too. Thank you.
Just Donny Chan, looking forward to hearing Smoke and Mirrors again after all these years. In all seriousness, I doubt the debut can be here because I don't think the Saudis would know who he is.
Yeah, I think and for Cody as well, I think he would want to make his return in front of an audience that will receive his return as impactful and meaningful. And this isn't the show to do that on. This is a big house show.
It's not. I mean, the original report was that Vince wants him to debut very close to WrestleMania or on WrestleMania.
Right.
So, I don't know. And finally, for now, Bailey Donovan has donated to say, we talk about Cody being seen as a mid-carder by WWE fans, but could his return be similar to McIntyre, who reinvented himself outside WWE and is now ready to compete in a main event scene?
I think Drew is a really good template for a good version of this. The difference is Drew was always Vince's guy.
Yeah.
Vince put him over in Drew's first run with the company right at the very start as his chosen one. Cody has never had that. And the problem with Vince is that he doesn't seem to change his mind. Very, very rarely. You know, the only one I can think of it properly happening with is Becky.
Yeah.
But, like, who else in the last decade?
Ricochet. No, I don't think there's anyone. Ambrose, he never really cared about.
Yeah, to an extent, Goldberg. Because Goldberg was someone who was not treated well in the first run. And then he's phenomenally well since he's come back. Too well.
Jinder
never started with the push.
No. We've got one more quickly. And by the way, new member, Wrestling Wriggle. Welcome to the members. Thank you very much. Don't mind me, I'm at work, says a man bought a talking parrot, but no matter what he did, the parrot never said a word. In his frustration, the man threw the parrot into his fridge and closed the door. After the parrot cried, "Let me out," it asked the man, "Hey, what did the chicken do?" Because there's a sort of a dead chicken breast next to. Nice. I get it. That's good. Nice. Says, morning lads, it's 3 a.m. here in East Coast Australia, and I just got home from a mate's wedding. Anyway, I'm probably not sleeping tonight, so why not support a charity stream? Love you lots. Happy streaming. Oh, it's an Aussie wedding. Oh, bonza. Shrimp on the... No, I was going to try and think of shrimp on the bride, but that doesn't really work. No. Oh, well. Well, thank you for watching from over there. I used to live on the East Coast of Australia. Such a man of the world. I know. Should we see how many people are watching? Well, we should. We've been waiting for a countdown so we can sync people up. we're just currently watching Charlotte pin Naomi. Not in the match from later, from SmackDown 2 weeks ago.
Sorry, I forgot we started a poll.
Oh yeah, how's that going?
Yeah, it is. We can close this now. We've had 1,000 votes. People want their pay-per-views, premium live events, in the evening.
Yeah.
47%.
That doesn't surprise me.
They want it. That's over half. No, it isn't. It's under half.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost half. 29% in the afternoon. But I think a Sunday afternoon show. That's a delight.
This is Saturday.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
Okay.
If I could choose when to go, because then I can go Friday or Saturday night or a Sunday afternoon, because I can watch the wrestling and it can be finished by 5, and I can go to the pub and have dinner and still be home around 8, 9.
And then you can tell your lady partner
for work the next day
that the show was just really long and you didn't actually go to the pub.
Well, it should be okay.
Oh no. Fine. Okay, there is a timer on screen. I'm sorry, I will do it when it gets to 26. I was just watching the segment between Ronda and Naomi. They had no chemistry. Their hug at the end looked like they sort of paid. They are paid to do it, I suppose, but was forced into it.
It's like, well, Ronda and Natalia, who are real life good friends, also had no chemistry.
That's because Natalia hasn't got any chemistry with anything.
But maybe Ronda's the problem.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Neither of them are going to win an Oscar this year.
I thought when Ronda and Shayna were in the ring together for the Rumble, even though they never properly interacted, I was excited. I felt like there was something there. So they had chemistry.
Right,
I'm surprised it isn't.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 26 minutes left of the show. Sorry, carry on.
I mean, I'm not surprised that they didn't tag Ronda with Shayna because she's a heel. But yeah, and you had you didn't have to do the Sonya Naomi stuff. God, that's been going on forever. How long's that storyline?
Which one?
8 months?
The Sonya Naomi.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it started with Sonya just ignoring Naomi. It was definitely going on when I would say probably at least 6 months. And it has barely progressed.
Great news, everybody. We've just passed $100 raised.
Hooray!
We haven't even had a first match yet.
No.
$100 raised. Kevin says, I know everyone's pessimistic about this, but with how WWE made Drew a big deal when he returned, I think WWE might make a big deal of Cody, especially if they can rub it in AEW's face afterwards. Kevin has rub it in quotes. I don't know if he's quoting.
Rub it.
Rub it. Rub it.
Yeah, I can absolutely. I think they are going to make a big deal out of him. It'll be whether they make a big deal out of him for long.
Well, we said it yesterday in the podcast. We're starting Miz and Rey Mysterio, by the way. The WWE need to make Cody a success, because then that is an advertisement for anybody else in WWE who wants to come over. Sorry, AEW who wants to come over. MJF, Sammy Guevara, Darby, not Darby, but all those guys. Wardlow, Powerhouse Hobbs, people who really could have a chance in WWE.
Brian Cage.
Yeah, well, you've got to expect him to go.
I think he's gone. Yeah.
Anyway, plus I said it yesterday. Like, you've got Paul Heyman guys. Surely there's some Cody Rhodes guys in AEW, given the amount of people the Nightmare Factory's trained. And Jason Walter says, here's my blood money. Thank you, Jason.
Thank you, Jason.
For everybody.
For your blood dollar. Okay, what do
you
you
helping us pass $100.
Are you trying? I'm here with my dad.
How's it look?
It looks terrible. I don't know.
I think it's because.
Were you flossing?
Yes.
Oh, you need to. There's a lot more arm action involved in flossing.
My brain's broken.
I can do it if you like.
No,
it's opposite. Yeah, there you go.
How's that? That's pretty fast.
Yeah. Totally your sex tape.
Oh, I expect the money to roll in now.
What do you reckon Ray's horrible AR is going to be? Bunch of masks? Ooyaka booyaka. Just a big 619.
What was Mrs.?
Dominic.
No
Mrs. was just a bunch of upside down M's. Oh, sorry, upside down W's. for his name,
M's.
you know. Here we go. Oh, it's just a massive, horrible mask.
With
it looks like
loads
it's about to vomit.
Souls inside it.
Mm.
It looks like one of the lights we put inside.
It looks like a weird thing you get. What is Dominic wearing? He looks like
just a shirt.
He looks like a hairdresser.
With the towel in his back.
Yeah.
Or he's just going for a night out in Bexley Heath.
He's going to throw in the towel.
He's got his Saturday night pulling shirt on.
And Ray's wearing his weird things where it looks like he's wearing pants on the outside of his thing.
Yeah.
He's dressed like Jeddah though.
Oh. Cosplaying as a city.
He is. That's a new one. And
well, I think you usually cosplay as the local sports team.
Yeah. Do you think it's weird that he gets piggybacks down to the ring from his son?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Because it
just doesn't look right, does it?
Because he looks like a child.
They look very happy together.
Yeah.
I'm happy that, but yeah, no, it's undoubtedly.
My other
weird.
hope for if I'm going to get a point here is that this is where Dominic turns on his dad and sets up a WrestleMania match.
I don't think they're doing that. Let's quickly do some chat. Oh, yeah. $40 raised since the flossing happened.
Oh, yeah.
Brian Moore says, looking at all the rivalries in WWE right now and the likely matches for Mania, I'm not sure WWE have enough for a two-night Mania. And possibly putting both world titles in one match doesn't help. Yeah, good point. Also, who has the worst jokes? Andy or Madcap Moss?
I've never heard any of his jokes.
Oh, I won't even call them jokes. And very quickly, just before this match begins, Dynamic Warpath says, if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't bother with WWE at all. Thank you all at WrestleTalk for bringing the entertainment when this company fails to entertain. Glad to see you feeling better, Ollie. Keep up the great work, guys. Thanks. We're underway.
Underway. I'm already.
Ray's gear looks wank. He's really not put effort into that.
No.
The amount of money they're paying.
It's got a crown on it. It looks like the Rolex crown is on his chest.
And he's just in green.
And he looks even smaller than he is.
Oh my God. Do you think...
caught him.
Everybody, take a screenshot of the WWE Network. You can green screen out Rey Mysterio's outfit
entirely.
What would you put on
it? For
it?
a 619 already. A better gear.
Put on Dominic's shirt.
Maybe he got the same memo as the women, where he couldn't show any skin at all.
Cover up, you sexy Rey.
And when Renee Young dared to show her thumbs on stream a few years ago.
I mean, it got me hot.
Oh, he did the penguin slide.
Dive outside. He nearly left Dominic hanging. Tom was like,
Dad, I carried you to the ring.
Bro.
Dad? He only just made it.
I don't know how he does that. How does he not hurt his tummy?
I'm sure. Well, he's very juicy, greasy. I don't know why I said juicy. Very juicy.
Oily.
Yeah.
You mean?
Juicy's fine. Oil is like olive juice.
What are you talking about?
Olive oil is if you squeeze an olive, you get olive oil.
I understand.
And if you squeeze an apple, you get apple juice. So it's olive juice.
Well,
I'm glad they've moved. Sorry, I was going to say I'm glad they removed all the people who aren't watching from the front row, and they've actually got maybe they're on the hard cam side.
Yeah, it was like weird sofa setups for the first couple of years.
For the kind of sheikhs and all the important.
I mean,
the dignitaries.
I'm just going to turn it up a bit because the crowd do seem really hot.
They always are, which is
incorrect.
Incorrect.
I think the first shows everyone looked middly interested.
Well, that's because they were so full of dignitaries, I think, and because it was the first one, so they just packed it with people who don't care. But this is because the thing is, the vast majority of Saudi people, I'm sure, like just want to watch wrestling, and therefore they're so happy to be there. It's
no problem with Saudi. It's the regime.
It's just a shame about everything else.
But I think you can see the hard cam there. It looks like normal audience as well. The front row have people in NWO shirts, that Kevin Owens shirt.
The fact that Maurice isn't there either means Ray's definitely winning because Miz has got no one there to kind of distract, or she's going to come out in a body sock in a bit and distract, and hopefully, because the whole storyline, hasn't it, has been that Miz is angry because he says the Mysterios quite rightly are cheating.
No, the story is Miz wants to be on the 2K22 cover.
Oh.
And he's annoyed that Ray's done it. And that sort of, in sort of heel style, in Miz's head, it's Ray shouldn't be on there because he's invented this cheating thing.
Well, in that case, Ray's definitely winning because 2K22 comes out in a couple of weeks. They're not going to go, here's your cover star. Isn't he shit? Oh, am I allowed to do that?
No.
You said wank.
That's not a naughty word.
It is.
There's a hierarchy and it cuts off above wank.
I wouldn't have said wank in front of my parents until I was probably 18.
Mm-hmm. What would you say instead? Fun time.
Yeah. What I do.
Oh, Dominic did just cheat. Miz hasn't cheated though, right? Has he?
No.
That was just.
This is why I'm hoping Miz might win. This is my only hope. Send Dominic to the back. No, Miz, don't get distracted.
Do you think there's mileage in Dominic lying and cheating and stealing all of a sudden? And that's how you build to a Ray Dominic
Bring
match?
back Vicky.
You kind of let Dom be sort of embrace the sort of Eddie Guerrero gimmick.
I can absolutely see them doing like I wish Eddie was my dad storyline. Yeah. The kind of which would go down about as well as Brie Bella saying I wish you died in the womb or whatever it was to Nikki.
Yeah. But like Dom, and I think that could be done well. I think Dom saying Eddie was a better wrestler than you ever were, all that sort of stuff. You put me up for, you put me on the line in a ladder match when I was. You know what that does to me?
It's not how it works, Dad.
Yeah.
Oh, into the corner.
I think if you're gonna have a father versus son feud, you want to go hard.
They've got the towel for a reason. That towel's going in someone's face. I mean, why else? Unless he's going to wipe down his...
To 15, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 15 minutes away from showtime for Sync Point.
Oh, here we go. Oh, that wasn't very good. That was King of Soft style, that was.
Yeah. Somebody else could have, like, jumped up and
I reckon,
flat pack.
to be fair, I reckon maybe I could catch Ray.
This is awesome. I think that was a "This is awesome" chant.
Weirdly, I put my ear close to the microphone as if that would help.
That's not how it works.
It's been fine. It's been fine. It's definitely a pre-show match.
It's a pre-show match with The Miz.
They chose the right one. They impressively didn't put the SmackDown Tag Team match on the pre-show.
I would have gone for that as the pre-show match, just because it's so exciting watching the Usos wrestle.
But also, have you noticed there is no Mansoor match on this card?
Yeah, it's weird that, isn't
it? So that makes me think he's got COVID. Because why else would they not put Mansoor on the card? That's like the big high. That's one of their big high spots of the entire show, is to have him talk in Arabic.
But you would also build that match.
Last time they just went, oh, by the way, he's against Cesaro.
No, last time they had a 3-month-long feud with Ali.
No, but Ali wasn't on the card.
It was Mustafa Ali versus Ali, wasn't it?
No, I don't think that Ali would, because the Saudis wouldn't like Ali.
It was literally the match.
Was it? See, I didn't watch it.
I'm pretty sure.
What was the show called? Crown Jewel.
Crown Jewel in November.
Crown Jewel 2021.
Here we go. It's 619 time.
Where's the towel?
Connects
Where's the towel?
with Miz.
Where's the towel? Oh, he's showboating. He's showboating.
He's going up to the top rope for a splash.
Where's Maurice? Oh, Miz, veteran move. See, he's hit the 619 now. I'm feeling hopeful. Come on, get disqualified, Ray.
Oh, Miz is getting a chair. Ray, you should have capitalized on that much earlier. Big dive.
All right, Dominic's going to hit him with a chair and disqualify.
Potentially.
Come on, Miz. Results. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. I'm wrong. Well done.
So Ray, Dom is stopping Miz from cheating. Oh, but now Miz has faked that he got hit by the chair. He kicked the steel steps. That was a good bit of Foley.
What's the ref doing?
He's sending Dom to the back.
Well, no, because if he thinks he hit him, then there's a disqualification. I'm going to send you to the back.
Maybe he's being lenient. He's like, well, I didn't see it, but you've got to get out of here. See,
they're leading to it. Okay, Miz is going to come in, roll him up. Skull crushing finale.
The psychology's off, though.
What's that? Oh, no. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Point for Ollie.
With Ray's butt on his face.
That was dumb.
Everybody seems to like it, though.
Yeah. That's fine. It's fine. The right result for the game. Although I'm surprised that it was on the pre-show, given that the game comes out in 2 weeks.
Dom
and it hits different.
Attacking Miz. Dom's helping Ray, but then he's gonna come for him, or are they gonna? No, they're gonna do a father and son. 619.
Oh no! Dominic's gonna cut him off and kick him in the face.
The crowd love to see it. And how are they gonna do a double splash?
Ray, push him off the top.
Dom's gonna do a frog splash, and then
there's something weird. There's something weird about his gear and doing that move.
Everyone's paying tribute to Eddie. Don't know why.
Now the Miz is going to get on the top rope and do a flash splash on Mysterio. Yeah, right result. Ollie, 1-0. That don't touch it, 'cause that's bad luck.
It's the WrestleMania.
We really could be heading for a 4-all.
Yeah, no, but then the staring contest. Let's get into these chats. Remember, all the chat money raised is going to Sami for Syria, a wonderful cause helping fund medical equipment for Syrians displaced in the refugee crisis. Will Stewart says, what time is it there for you guys? 10:30 a.m. on a Saturday is not what I expected, but what can you do? It is 10 minutes to 5 in the afternoon. Always glad to donate to a charity stream. Also, just resub to Patreon. Thank you. Can't wait to see what wrestling name you give me. Cheers. Thanks very much for that. Of course, Patreon, you get the After Dark, the Drunk Cast, which is being recorded on Wednesday.
Should we try and think of a name for him?
Will Stewart.
Will Stewart, I mean, will he? And that could be a question.
Yeah.
It's out of a question.
Will Stewart flip?
Willie Pruitt. Got him.
Nate S. Goldberg wins the title and then vacates to retirement. Tournament to face Roman at Mania for the vacant title. Cody returns for the tourney and wins good matches to win. Great, I love that booking. The guy wins good matches to win. Loses at Mania to Roman, and Vince remembers he views him as not a main event. Catering 24/7. Possibly. Taylor Berger. Fan since 2016.
Nice.
That's so long. Cody leaving is a work. Since he'll return under a new contract, he'll return and attack Paige. Thoughts? You think it's a work?
No, I don't think it's a work. I think he's genuinely left, and I think he's joining WWE. But if he comes back to AW, I don't think that was the original plan. I think that was like, oh, actually, can I come back?
Yeah, it's wrestling, so you can never discount a work. But I am 98.5% sure.
Yeah.
It's real. Kush Renada, who's been a Memberg for 2 months. Did Rey Mysterio cosplay as the judo master from Peacemaker? I've not seen any Peacemaker.
I can't see it yet. It's not on British TV.
No. Michael Riley. What if instead of Cody taking out Theory to enter the chamber, he takes out Riddle instead, setting up matches with Riddle and maybe a WrestleMania match with Orton and building him up for a WWE title match in the process?
Oh, maybe.
It'd be a shame to get away from the RK Bro stuff in the tag division, but at the same time, Orton,
I guess, yeah.
Cody, former Legacy faction, the story's there.
At least it would make sense. I don't think he's coming back. But if he is, he can, as far as I can know, he can only come back in that match.
Andy Simpson, Memberg for 7 months. Cody to WWE and promised the main event. Shows up tonight, then tune in to see him every Thursday on WWE's main event. Love the show, guys.
Adam Simpson, Andy.
Oh, sorry. You want to be a main eventer, pal? Yeah, sure, sign. Charles Berg. Hope everyone has a good day so far. This sentence may have a different tone depending on where in the show it gets read. Well, it's early.
Yeah, we haven't even started the main show. We're currently seeing a promo for Roman Reigns ahead of his match with Goldberg. Which, surely he's got to win that. I need that point. No, wait, who have I got? I honestly can't remember.
There are 9 matches on this card.
Oh,
We've just had one, so 8 matches for the main card. And 2 of those are Elimination
Chamber.
9
matches?
9 matches, I can see that. Oh, no, sorry, one is the...
Yeah, so there's 7 more matches to go.
7 more matches.
What do you reckon's opening?
Men's Chamber.
See, I think maybe Women's Chamber. Actually, no, because it's Saudi, they might probably want to start with the men's match.
And then you finish with Reigns Goldberg. But the... Yeah, there's 8 matches on this card. 7 on the main card. I watched Elimination Chamber 2009 for WrestleTalk Extra. That's one of the many things you can get on Patreon. It's a long-form podcast of me and Luke reviewing classic pay-per-views. There were 5 matches on that show. 2 Elimination Chambers and 3 matches. And one of them was Fit Finlay versus Jack Swagger, which went about 4 minutes.
Sounds like a perfect show.
2-hour, 45-minute experience. And it was one of the tightest, best Elimination Chamber nights ever. Arguably, the pinnacle of the 2-chamber pay-per-view format.
Yeah.
This is going to be 4 hours, main card.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Because a chamber match is at least half an hour.
Yeah.
So there's 2 of those. Then... have a think. Then Goldberg Reigns will be 5 minutes, but
they'll be 10 with entrances.
The big entrances,
20.
so that's at least 15. We've got Ronda. There's lots of entrances for that. That could go 10. I can see it being 3.5. I can't, because a lot of these matches are forgettable.
Okay. Well, usually they round out a number these days. Thank you to our new members, Michael S. and Scott Nelson.
Welcome.
What is a Memberg? What can you get, Andy?
No, I don't do these.
On the WrestleTalk Podcast channel, which you should subscribe.
You've been off for a couple of weeks.
Which you should subscribe to. How Now Brown Cow, if you're not already. We record exclusive intros and outros to most of the podcast shows, just talking about stuff, reading your emails, talking about what we were up to at the weekend. Luke getting angry about video game models where you have to pay more than the DLC things. I don't know. But yes, you get the video versions of those.
You also get emojis, don't you?
Get emojis.
And
you
you
get access to little things you can pop in the chat.
Wow. You get a free chat every month, do you?
You get a free chat every month as well, and you get a little badge next to your name in the chat as well, or whenever you make a comment. But shut the front door! Dynamic Warpath, we've already heard from him already today, has just donated $100. He says, or they say, did someone say charity? # support each other. You know what that gets.
Do a new dance. Do a different one.
New dance?
Yeah. Other one. Oh, I see. I dabbed on stream once, and my lady partner was very upset. She thought it was very embarrassing.
So this is just kind of, imagine it's like when you're on the Twitch and people pay a certain amount and a little animation comes
Yeah,
up.
okay.
This is my $100.
I'm sure someone is clever enough to cut Ollie out.
Look at that.
Wow. I always overdo it with my hips, and I hurt myself whenever I floss. It's going to take a lot more money than that to make me floss.
How much more?
Well, if we get to $1,000, I'll floss.
$1,000, you heard it, folks. We can do that by the end of this 18-hour stream. Blaze DMP says Roman should win and have Cody be the one who dethrones him, giving Cody a massive push. Blaze DMP has put Cody in quotation marks.
Is he the guy who put the last one in quotation marks as well?
The big rub.
No, that's Kevin. Cody.
Well, I think he'll have the name Cody.
I think he'll be Cody Rhodes.
Yeah. Not Stardust.
Cody freaking Rhodes. Cody returning Rhodes.
And thank you, Brad. He liked the sound of becoming a member because he just signed up. Muy Guapo Mont, who has been a member for 9 months, really hoping for at least a good show. Hope you lovely gents get some rest and always love seeing Andy. Smiley face emoticon. Love y'all.
Me too. I love seeing me.
Who is this person?
I was about to say, I don't know who 2 of these people are.
Well,
I don't know who Red Jacket is or Leopard Lady.
He does all the WWE Now stuff. I can't remember.
Sorry,
his
Cheetah
name.
Lady. That's Cheetah Print.
Obviously, Pete Rosenberg.
No, it's not. It's Leopard Print.
And then I've got to be honest. This show's been on for almost an hour. I just assumed it was. But Charlie Caruso isn't even with the company anymore.
It's not Charlie Caruso. It's definitely a new one.
A new host.
Jenna, can you find out and type in the chat?
Don't mind me, I'm at work. Says Floss Ollie Floss. Need to add an extra 0 onto your chat for the flossing to come back.
You're going to have tight abs after this.
Do you think Cody going to WWE will help thaw relations between the two companies?
No.
I think it'll worsen it. Eventually, both companies have to realize the biggest event either can do would be an AEW versus WWE pay-per-view. Sorry, premium live event. I don't think that's going to happen.
No, because neither company would allow their wrestler to lose that match.
New person may be named Jackie Redmond.
Jackie Redmond.
Well,
welcome, Jackie Redmond.
We are in the main show time. We've got the warning: premium live event, unauthorized interception or receipt prohibited. Oh, it says pay-per-view.
This pay-per-view event is the exclusive
Not
property of
premium
World
live
Wrestling
event.
Entertainment Inc. Only by paying a fee. I guess it still is in terms of like business
sorry.
terms.
Let me just check. This is John Cena's voice. Together. Yeah, okay, that is John Cena's voice.
Yeah.
I just couldn't see him though.
That's true. Oh, here we go. Oh no.
Oh, it's a sun.
This looks like that
rising.
Looks like the start. What is it? Is it Eclipse Pictures or something like that?
Of a disaster movie. Something's happening.
They're moving from America to Saudi, I'm assuming. Here we go. Wow.
Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. Zoom in.
Wow, that's a big stadium.
God, it's enormous.
Whoa. Oh, right, there's an old one.
There's no equal to the chamber.
Now,
no boundaries. There's quite a
lot of them. It's 15
the
tons of boundary. Now, as much as I obviously love that they are looking out for the wrestlers more and making it more safe, there is something a bit naff about the pads on the metal grating.
There is a trade-off. It doesn't look as painful, does it?
No.
But it's for the best.
Yes, absolutely.
people in the chamber.
Why did they show Miz in the chamber? Oh God, Miz is just qualified for the chamber. He's going to take out Brock.
I'm going to crank it up a bit more just to hear what they're focusing on in the video package. Because let's be honest, there's only a few stories. Liv Morgan, Rhea Ripley, Doudrop, Nikki ASH, Bianca Belair, Alexa Bliss.
Do we think Brock's in first, just to clear house?
That would be quite fun.
Just like a Shayna, but better.
Brock and Bobby start, and Brock just beats him in 1F5. Bobby's shocked.
I can see him defeating... I can see it starting with Austin Theory and Brock. Getting rid of Austin Theory early, and then him just standing there doing his kind of bouncing that he does.
Yeah.
And just like laughing at everyone.
Which, I enjoy. I think I'd quite... Maybe I would hate it, but also maybe I'll find it quite delightful.
Why is Goldberg saying my next victim? You've lost like 12 matches in a row.
Yeah, but in the grand scheme of his career, he's won more than he's lost.
Maybe Drew could use the sword on Madcap Moss in their Falls Count Anywhere match.
Well, that's the plan. Sword's illegal.
Oh, nice. Do you reckon Happy Corbin and Madcap Moss have got like their own arsenal with them?
Just get out. Nunchucks, katanas.
One of those guns inside a cane,
It's
right?
a hell of a stage, isn't it?
It is. Must be getting. Maybe they're getting paid for it.
So it's. Oh my God! Loads of fireworks outside.
It's inside the O2.
That's not what the O2 looks like right now. O2 was ripped apart in London yesterday.
Storm Eunice. Who names the storms? Because every single one they've named recently sounds lame.
They've run out of names, haven't they?
Because there was Storm Dudley.
The Jeddah Superdome.
All right, let's have a look. What is opening? There may have been a report. Maybe people already know what's opening, but we haven't seen that. Oh, sorry. I thought I heard someone's music.
Michael Cole is starting things, so it... Oh, no, there's no SmackDown or Raw.
No.
It's just one commentary team. Cole Saxon and Corey Graves, the A-Team. God, if that's your A-Team.
we promise.
We will be.
It will be. It's just it's the traffic.
The show started, Mike. Yeah, we have got another announcers team, but it is in Arabic. Is this for every pay-per-view or just the Saudi ones?
I don't think I've seen it in Arabic before. They've got the Hindi ones.
Starting with Roman and Goldberg, are we? That's the graphic up. That's what I said. Do I win the interim title?
No, but you could be 2-0 up quite early on here. Unless I get Goldberg. Okay, Goldberg wins after Brock intervention. Roman enters the chamber.
It's Goldberg Roman Force of Habit we're starting with. Let's do some chats. Remember, all the money we raise via your Ultra Chats at WrestleTalk.com/support will go to Sami for Syria, Sami Zayn's charity, to raise money and medical supplies and equipment for refugees as part of the Syrian crisis. We have currently raised $287, and a big thank you again to Dynamic Warpath, who is currently responsible for a third of that. Over a third.
Thank you, Dynamic Warpath.
Wrestling Wriggle says, awesome dance moves. Do you think Cody comes to WWE for a big push, or maybe taking over the booking for NXT, or both? Could they? Cody and NXT, you think?
Absolutely not. No chance whatsoever. Do you know what I'll do if he does that? I'll crack an egg on my head.
Maybe, but I hadn't considered both, though. So he's on the main roster, wrestles on, say, SmackDown.
But a producer in NXT.
But he's also a lead person alongside Sean.
Thing is, if he does,
NXT.
though, the only thing he can do is completely change it again. They've only just changed it because he wouldn't want an NXT 2.0 because it is largely bad.
Yeah, but Cody is half bad.
That's true. He loves that stuff.
Thank you to our new members, Brad Bowers and Pavan Sankara. And Gemi says, I'm not a fan of WWE. I don't watch the shows. They put on for the most part, but when you guys do live reactions, I actually enjoy my time. Love you all so much. P.S. Sami is an amazing human.
He is.
Sami Zayn. We are at $292 already. The show is but 7 minutes in properly. Every $100, every donation for $100, I will floss. And when we hit $1,000,
we can floss together.
Well, $1,000 you will floss by
Okay,
yourself.
Yeah.
$2,000
We'll floss together.
floss dos.
What if we could figure out a way to
Deserve the better
that
laugh.
we floss? Oh, well done. We floss each other. Is there a way I could
Some kind of spooning.
Yeah. At 5,000, we'll spoon on the set.
While aggressively moving our hips.
Yeah.
There's gonna be some knockage. Well,
I'm down.
Let's tackle that when we get there. We're getting the video package for Goldberg and Roman,
which we just watched maybe 10 minutes ago.
and 2 years ago. This was meant to be the main event of WrestleMania 36.
Which was actually Drew against Big Show, of course.
Roman was there. He was in the Performance Center that week, and he decided, actually, it's not worth it. I'm going to go get veneers.
Yeah.
And Goldberg took on Braun
For
Strowman
his
instead.
big old teeth. How old are you now? 56?
He's younger than Stone Cold,
He sure is.
I think. Stone Cold's 57?
Oh yeah, I forgot. For some reason, somehow I forgot he changed his music.
Huge reaction. Lots of mobile phones
Is it the
coming
silly,
out.
the really slow, ooh, that AR?
It reminds me...
Oh, it is. It's terrible. This is the
when-
worst one they do.
It's like when Homer got plated in gold in The Simpsons.
Yeah.
That's what I always think of, because it was a Botchamania outro.
Yeah. Oh God, it's awful. Like the movements it does are so not slick. It's like that drawing of who was it that drew? Was it Pete who drew people like that on Quizlemania?
It's a PlayStation 2 cutscene.
Yeah.
That's the level of graphic.
But he does look cool, doesn't he?
Yeah, that part of him looks cool. It took a long, long time. Still pinch myself when I'm like, he's a heel. The Usos are with him. Paul Heyman's there. It's quite something to put people together and them be more than the sum of their parts.
Yeah.
Even when they're very good individually. And like Punk and Heyman. I would think, well, why put them together? They won't be as good as they are apart,
No.
but they were better.
Brandy and Cody.
She elevates every match
She
with
sure
a pointless
does.
bit of interference.
She sure does. Yeah, a lot of reports that people are not sad to see the back of her.
There are reports, but then there's been very public tweets that
Yeah.
a lot of people are sad to see her go. It's still, like that Nick Aldis match from the first All In, the only All In. Extraordinary presentation, really well wrestled and put together match. But it's just like, why does Brandy get in the ring and cover Cody? Oh, it's just nonsense. But that's what you get when you
No different to Eddie Kingston covering up John Moxley.
Frickin' day. It's what you get when you go with a Cody idea. There's gonna be something in it that doesn't fit. Just before we start, Assassin Slayer 65 says, first time donation, long time listener. Just wanted to say thanks for the constant entertainment. Been watching since Luke had hair. I don't think Luke ever had hair. And Ollie had that snazzy jacket. Been coming back ever since. And P.S. money going to a great cause. Sami is the best. And Austin Graham says, "Hello, boys. Been a fan for a few years now, and and this is my first donation through WrestleTalk. Support. Also looking forward to becoming a mid-card champion Patreon today. Keep up the good work. Quick question. Your favourite IC champ of all time during their run?"
Shinsuke Nakamura, most recent run. Really quite
Stop
something.
it. Stop it.
Honestly, it's not something I really pay attention to. I'm going to say whatever Ollie says.
Can I say Benoit?
Yes, Chris Benoit, Ollie's favourite wrestler.
As a kid, you know, him and Jericho, those wars over the IC belt, it's probably my favourite. Thank you to Taylor Berger for becoming a member.
Ooh.
And Rangers Mayhem just donated $100. Can you read out the chat as I floss for him?
I'm not watching the show, but I'm doing this for the bit and a good charity. Have fun, everyone. Well, we will have even more fun. Thank you so much for your wonderful, wonderful donation. Is he going to cut a promo before the match? Goldberg's just at the back going, what? Is it not? I mean, to be honest, he's in the locker room, isn't he?
He's got a long way to come. He's going to knock himself out.
What's Goldberg's terrible AR? Is it just his name?
He's getting a hometown cheap heat
Oh,
pop.
it's because Mansoor couldn't do it.
He said the thing.
I am the Batman. Oh, is that it?
Heyman's going to do a longer one.
My name. He's got the same problem that I do. His beard is quite low down his cheeks.
That's not a problem. Look at the guy.
Yeah, but look at me.
He's a hunk.
My beard doesn't start until then.
Yeah, yours looks like a goat man.
Thank you.
It's Goldberg time. Did you hear that noise?
I did. No, I was too busy thinking about looking like a goat man. Goldberg.
You can sync up, folks, with the Goldbergs. Goldberg.
Oh, they're not doing the thing.
Goldberg. They'll cut backstage.
No.
Oh.
Maybe there isn't a locker room.
Oh, I feel a bit cheated.
And he hasn't got AR either. He's not winning.
He's got Pyro.
He's not quite in the middle.
He's got Pyro and little booties. Gorg!
Oh, yeah. I forgot about Gorg.
Oh, he's wet.
He is wet.
He's going to slide right off him if he spears him.
Hey, do you remember his great match with The Undertaker in Saudi Arabia? Wonder what the real field temperature there is right now. And they're inside, aren't they? So it's hopefully air conditioned.
Did you know the Tokyo Dome is inflated?
I didn't know that.
If you go into the Tokyo Dome, you essentially have to go through an airlock because they keep the air in there because the roof will collapse.
So what if something were to go wrong? Like it was really windy?
I don't know. That's all I know of the fact.
A massive game of that parachute thing you do at school. It's only
great game though.
Currently only 21 degrees in the beautiful city of Jeddah.
Well, hard nips all around.
Yes. What have you done?
Oh no, I pressed the channel button rather than the volume.
Source. Press source. And HDMI 2. Come on, Dad. Flossing and pressing the wrong button.
It's alright. Fixed.
Atlanta, Georgia. He's got a fat neck. Not a fat neck, but a big old neck.
He's got a neck that's also his head.
Yeah.
God, he looks like he's in the wrong aspect ratio. I mean, so impressive though. Like, he's got a hell of a body for a 56-year-old.
Oh yeah.
All natural.
What do you reckon, timing-wise, on this match?
I think 10 minutes.
Oh, I don't know if Goldberg can go 10 minutes.
Rudy Charles is the ref. I think there's a false narrative about Goldberg that he doesn't go longer than 5 minutes because he actually frequently goes 7 to 8 minutes.
That's because he's so tired after 4 minutes that he can't get up to do his moves.
Yeah. You pace it out. Some straight Kelly arms there, Rudy.
Last time I saw him, other than when he beat Bobby Lashley, was when he had that really weird sell when MVP missed his leg with the cane and then Goldberg sort of fell over. And
that was in the Lashley match.
No, but there was another Lashley match, wasn't it, when he killed Lashley?
There was SummerSlam and then there was...
Yeah, because he promised to kill Lashley.
Crown Jewel. Okay, here we go. Bell has rung. Big match.
Oh, but this is going to add to the time, isn't it? Because they're going to stand there for a while.
I have got, for the interim championship, I have got Roman Reigns. Andy has Goldberg.
I just want to make it clear. I didn't think Goldberg's winning. I just had to take it.
It's the way our prediction system works, for better or worse.
Spear versus spear.
The two shoulders connecting.
They haven't moved and it's been about a minute.
That's cool. That's what they should be doing.
No, I know. But this is why Goldberg matches go longer. Here we go. Lock up. What a match.
Hey.
What a moment.
Do not... This is good.
This
is good so far.
This is good. I'm not Pete.
If you start being like that now, when it gets actually bad, you're going to have nowhere to go.
True. This has been the best match of the main card. Oh, knee to the gut. It hasn't been a spear yet.
It's getting on for a spear.
Oh, that was wonky.
Match didn't start until about 20 minutes.
I assume Reigns is kicking out of a jackhammer at some point.
God. I mean, if a jackhammer's planned, I'd hit that sooner rather than later.
It's turned into a suplex, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Because when he came back, he hit a really good jackhammer on Brock Lesnar. But he seems to have...
That was also 7 years ago.
Do you remember that horrible one he hit on Taker, where they both sort of collapsed in on themselves?
Well, this is what it should be. It's a brawl. They're on the outside. Rudy's getting close to the 10 count.
Can you imagine? 9. Get in, Goldberg.
Oh, wasn't Roman slidey there?
Did he just do 9-9? Because Goldberg was taking a long time.
I think he was at 8 when Roman got in.
Okay. 9. Reigns on top. He's going to get cocky, though. Goldberg's going to Goldberg up. He's going to Gorg up.
Where is Goldberg's son in this feud?
The first time.
Oh, spear! There it is.
The first time you guys said Sunberg on a podcast, it really tickled.
I don't think it was our joke. I think someone else came up with that. So Roman bounced off the back ropes, and Goldberg countered with a spear.
Is that a new bicep tattoo from Goldberg there? Here we go. Early on. Oh no.
Yes.
Twist of fate. Oh, rock
bottom. Well, not a full.
Sorry,
it was more of an uranagi. Yeah.
Oh. How did he kick out of that move I've never used before?
That's interesting because, is Goldberg busted open on the back of his head?
Yeah. He is a...
How did he do that?
Maybe you know how he headbutts things, like the locker before he comes out? Maybe he did it backwards this time.
Could be.
I don't know.
Famously safer part of your head.
Older people do have more brittle skin.
I'm impressed.
What
Superman punch. Goldberg jumped into that.
Goldberg leapt into it. It was more like a chest bump.
I am all for Goldberg selling.
Me too.
Roman setting up for a spear. This would be a bit disappointing.
It would. If Goldberg's... this is Goldberg's... Let's face it, this could be Goldberg's last ever match.
Ooh, but Goldberg speared the spear. Okay, we're getting a jackhammer now.
This is a jackhammer now. He's also managed to bust open his shoulder? No,
that was there
before.
from the start.
Yeah.
That's more like an open sore.
Yeah.
So that Uranagi interesting because I have a theory that other person, other than Stone
Rock.
Cold, is The Rock. So if you're going to start planting the seeds for Mania 39,
so Roman beats Brock.
yeah,
And then he tried it again. Roman beats. Oh no, guillotine.
guillotine,
And then then out comes The Rock. Oh,
squeeze
stop
all the
tapping.
blood out of the back
he
of his
keeps
head.
tapping his back. I think not meaning to.
Goldberg's got quite a few open sores.
Yeah. Well, like I say, he's brittle. Older people have brittle skin.
Goldberg's trying to get out of this guillotine hold, but Roman's got it
Guillotine.
locked in.
Oh dear.
He's straddling him now. God, if he can get him up for a jackhammer from this, that'll be impressive. It's kind of the right positioning.
Yeah.
No, it's not happening.
Oh no. No way. No way.
I think this is smart because it feels legit, but it's actually quite a good way for Goldberg to draw out the match.
He's out.
No.
That's.
Ooh, that was a squash.
This makes Goldberg really weak.
Took his finisher twice.
You're next. Oh well. 2-0 to Ollie.
I make that 5 minutes.
Yeah.
A 5-minute match. Hot damn! Just going to open up the chat, see what the reaction is.
Yeah.
The only problem with our fantastic new setup is we can't see that as much. Oof, wow, that sucks. He grabbed the ropes. Goldberg had the ropes. Should have broken the hold, a lot of people are saying. I didn't really pick up on that.
No.
Lucas said, LOL. Roman is actually smart by beating Goldberg with the guillotine. I actually really like that finish. One person has said, that's it. That was bad. There's got to be more. Charles Berg says, choked that geezer out.
Yeah. He did choke that geezer out. Didn't even hit a jackhammer. Maybe he can't.
That sucked. F here probably has one of the most salient points. Better than the alternatives.
Yeah.
Goldberg had him down
He
for a
didn't fight
pin.
valiantly. I think I could have fought about as valiantly as that.
Whole load of nothing, very boring. It was nap time in Goldberg's retirement home, says Mikey. Could have done with more meat slapping. Huh.
He's done. I think he's done. I don't think he wants to do this anymore.
Okay. Does Cody come out now?
No.
No, because you put Goldberg over somewhat, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Cody comes out and kicks Goldberg.
Goldberg cuts a promo. I'm trying to fantasy book this
Who's
to save it
next?
on the fly. He cuts a promo. I don't know if I've got this in me anymore. I've been beaten by Lashley, but I want one more match at Mania. Who can?
Oh, no.
Okay.
When
Cody comes out.
I was good, I was facing Dusty Rhodes.
Huh.
Well, at least it's done.
Well, that was genuinely one of the matches I was looking forward to more because, that was a match that was meant to be a Mania main event 2 years ago. What did they have planned for that? It wouldn't have been that match because Roman wasn't a heel. Yeah, disappointing.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
Shall I do some chats?
Well, just before you get into that, because we've got 3,000 people watching us right now. Thank you, everybody who's joined us. If you haven't already, This is the WrestleTalk Podcast channel, not the WrestleTalk channel. You might not be subscribed. Subscribe, enable notifications to always on. We're going to have a review of this podcast form with Luke and Tempest tomorrow.
What?
Yeah? Oh, you. Luke and you, because it's here.
Yeah.
I forgot. Sorry, yeah. Luke and Andy tomorrow. And Raw reviews, AEW reviews, NXT reviews, news shows. Every day of the week, pretty much. A live show coming from this very beautiful new studio, which is only but 2 weeks old. And today's show, because there's a little bit of a karmic trade-off, we are, this is the chamber match.
Men's chamber match is next.
What's the main event gonna be?
Ronda?
It'd have to be, right? What?
Maybe it's Madcap.
The women's chamber?
Maybe it's Madcap Moss.
Could be the women's
Well,
chamber.
that'd be fun if it's 4-all at the end of us. It can only be Becky, Lita. No, it's Ronda or the women's chamber.
I would say the women's chamber, because then you've got not full maximum, but as much time as you can have between the two chambers.
Yeah.
Hot damn. Sorry, where were we? Yes, the karmic trade-off. Because, this is nothing against the people of Saudi Arabia, but the Saudi Arabian regime, hugely problematic. So, all the money raised through Ultra Chats on this episode is going straight to Sami for Syria. That's Sami Zayn's charity, where he raises money for medical equipment and supplies in people displaced by the refugee crisis in Syria. We have currently raised $472. Thank you, everybody, so far. Particular shout-outs to Dynamic Warpath and...
It was Mayhem something.
Yeah. Well, Dynamic Warpath. And I'm so sorry. Rangers Mayhem, you're right.
Rangers
For
Mayhem.
$100 donations, you two. Amazing.
Shall I carry on with some more? They're just explaining the rules to this hellish construction. Matt Eager says, good on you guys for doing this charity stream. Bought the t-shirt Sami put up last year. So did I. In for Sami for Syria, so I always love giving when I can. Keep up great work. And what will happen if Andy wins the interim title here and the Jam at Mania? Well, then I'll be champion.
Unify the belts.
If I win it here, then I'll go on to WrestleMania to unify the belts. As will Ollie. Yeah. Andy Hannon says Sami for Syria is a great call. Is that SAMS? I think so. It must be. Cheers to everyone for donating. #Datson Floss Fund. Yes, $1,000. I'll do it. Because it would be the most embarrassing thing I've ever done on camera. Adam Simpson says, okay, hear me out. Last men in the chamber are Lesnar and Styles. Suddenly someone runs down in a hoodie. Cody.
Oh, sorry. Why is the women's graphic up? They did say the men just now. They had the men's graphic. But now the rules have all the women's competitors. But the graphic we just saw had Brock Lesnar in.
Yes. Maybe they got to put the wrong graphic up. Maybe they changed their mind really last minute. They went, wait, what's the main event? Oh, it's the women's match.
It is the women's match.
That's weird, isn't it?
Well, they screwed that up.
That is a weird VAR. So I'll finish this one quickly. So Bianca Belair's on her way out in a very cool one piece.
I mean, that looks pretty similar to her usual gear.
Suddenly someone runs out down the hoodie. Cody? No, it's Brandy. She rips it off to show her regular gear, then kills both men. Then music. Cody new champ, just like Man in the Back 2019. Rafael Di Umania says, what happened to Ollie's gravely voice circa 2017? Gravelly voice.
Yeah, so I thought that covered up my nasal voice. So I'd host videos like that.
Oh, would you?
Just as a way to compensate for a lack of vocal training. It shredded my throat. It was very painful.
Shiva Wildling says, not a fan of these shows, but I won't turn down the opportunity to donate for the people of Syria. That exactly. And I get to hang out with the lads. Question for you both: when are you appearing on Board Game Club? I miss the diversity. Yeah, because we would create a much more diverse panel. 2 white guys. I would love to. I'm sure Ollie would love to as well. But Adam's got his team over there, and he likes to use them.
Well, it's also when they've got regulars.
Yeah.
There's a cast. It's a separate roster. But the Forbidden Board does occasionally cross over.
It does, and that's a less good One Piece. I have been tweeted at least 4 or 5 times to say I should be on it. So Adam must have seen that. Dewdrop will be in a chamber pod. So she is in next.
Yeah, because we know who's coming out last, because Belair won the gauntlet match. But yeah, we don't know the other order.
Mod Mother has put a note in saying apparently there was an AEW Sting shirt in the crowd during that match. Also, SAMS is the Syrian American Medical Society. Okay, I'll remember that for next time.
Sam's, yeah.
Martial Arts says, please overwork your prediction system as I don't think it's a good one. Also, I prefer reviews from the beautiful city of Oberhausen. Apple Schnaps, anyone? Random Ultra Chat for a good cause.
We have been considering changing the prediction system. We haven't figured out the way to do it, though.
Lakshmi Narasimhan B has been a member for 6 months in a row.
Yes.
Well, Roman did say that he was going to Goldberg. So, Cyanide 87. Who's in next? Oh, so Rhea's in a pod. Oh, that's annoying because I kind of wanted her to destroy everyone. I think she should be in first.
She could still eliminate a bunch of people if they don't. Sorry, I just realised I hadn't promoted the stream at all, so I've just
Are you making notes as well?
Shared it around. Well, I'm not doing the edited video.
I thought you were doing immediate thoughts.
Tempest is. Yeah, but for the immediate thoughts, I don't really need.
True.
I know Goldberg Roman sucked.
Yeah. Cyanide 87 says, in my opinion, Goldberg should have hit a jackhammer before the finish.
Yeah, I agree. I think it was in the perfect setup to turn that guillotine into a jackhammer. But that is, and
then if you'd had Roman hold on to that as a guillotine, that would have been cool. Homer Star fan.
What, like he lifts him up, he takes him down, and then
Roman's
hits
still
it, and
hanging
he's still.
on. Yeah.
God, if he can do that,
I don't rip his head off.
He's already bleeding for no reason.
Star fan 13 says, always good to donate when these shows are on, makes me feel better. Anyways, I actually liked the Goldberg Roman match, did what it had to do, like seeing Goldberg put Roman over. Yeah, I don't know if I don't think Roman needed putting over.
It's the right result.
Man, they have put no effort into these outfits, have they?
It's weird because I think it's, in some regards, it's more sexualized.
Yeah,
and it's this leather type thing.
And she's got like a dog collar on.
Yeah.
Anyway, the Rick Petch says, no real message, just want to donate as you have provided great content. Thank you, Rick. Dylan Taylor, flying from Vegas to Orlando for Revolution in a couple of weeks.
Oh, I'm jealous.
So glad AEW's booking is better than having Goldberg return every few months for a pointless match. Anyways, here's to Sami for Syria. Glad to donate to a great cause. Lakshmi Nirasimhan B again.
Oh, sorry, just a point here, which is quite interesting because we know how many people tune in, how many people are watching concurrently, which means right now.
Yeah.
We've got 3,100 people watching. We had a lot more. Well, not a lot more. We had about 300 more people in Roman Goldberg. And they did stay for... More people were tuning in for the men's chamber.
Yes.
But then as soon as people realised it was the women's chamber, we've lost about 300 people.
Oh, it's jumped up by 18 people. See, 18 people want this match. Nikki ASH is in the final pod. So that means starting is Liv Morgan and Alexa Bliss.
Oh, well, I'm very curious about this.
Oh, God, if they make Liv Morgan do something stupid just to aid Alexa Bliss's push, I will be sad.
Have you read that one? It's not great.
Yes, I did. Read that.
Okay.
Lakshmi Narasimhan B back in to say, whoever becomes interim champion, maybe they carry the old championship cummerbund. After the unification, the undisputed champion can pull a Sammy Guevara and carry both belts. That is sort of the plan.
Rhea and Nikki are still continuing their feud, which is nice to see. I'm surprised how much I care about them still. Do you get that?
Yeah.
Oh, Nikki,
I hated their act together.
I'm going to beat
But there's
you.
something about it.
It's Liv Morgan.
Oh, Nikki, I'm going to beat you up.
Oh, no, you're not. I mean, it's so much more sexual.
Yes.
Cover up your body, but make it as tight as humanly possible.
Yeah, because before the very first match, people wore this and then they wore t-shirts over the top.
Nikki hasn't gone into a pod. Alexa's going to appear in a pod.
Oh, beautiful. Well figured out. Yeah. What do you think? Lights off, lights.
Yeah. Lily.
It's weird because they're in this tight, leathery, shiny stuff and in pods. It's hard to not think of it like a nightclub.
Okay, here's my booking. Eva Marie comes out, trips over, and then Alexa starts. Alexa appears. Do you not remember that? Eva Marie's fall.
Oh, in the... yeah, Doudrop was in that section.
She was. And finally, before the match starts, Nate S says, "Hey Ollie, I was wondering if you could give an update with the Wrestler You sponsored training. I know COVID threw a wrench into lots of plans, but it's interesting to hear updates about him or any plans for something similar going forward."
Okay, so Callum Newman, fantastic wrestler. He's still wrestling. He's wrestling at Progress tomorrow.
No, there she is.
So yes, support Callum. Go follow him on social media, and check out his match tomorrow. I don't know who's wrestling, but we've got one of our riders, Sanchez, going to the show.
Is going to the show.
Very jealous. It's oh my god, I'm going to be in Camden tomorrow.
Pop in.
I don't think I'm that huge a bigwig to
guys,
rock up unannounced.
Have you seen what they've announced for the 10-year anniversary of Progress?
No.
Cara Noir versus Ilya Dragunov, I think. Tyler Robinson says, "I hope Cody shows up and solves sexism in Saudi Arabia." Love the stream. And a new member, Dynamic Warpath, is a new member, as well as giving fantastic donations. And
thank you very much.
We are over $500, $512.
Halfway to flossing.
Wait, why are 3 of them in the ring?
Have they just done this because they wanted her in
Maybe one of the doors isn't opening.
last? Like she's just going to get in a pod now normally.
Oh, yeah. That's intimidating.
That's fun. Just doing the things back.
Liv looks scared.
Oh, she's got a swing in there. Now it's even more like a sex club. This is... You know when you're trying to really avoid the thing and you accidentally totally doing the thing?
So I'm going to put nipple tassels on in a second.
This is like an early noughties leather-clad sex club. Well, I think that's a nice touch. And I'm not a fan of the supernatural character, but if you're going to do it, not even supernatural at this point, but the sort of playful Harley Quinn archetype. If you're going to do it, that's a fun gimmick.
She's sweaty in those things, though.
Calm down. Oh. Squeaky, I imagine.
Squeaky, yeah. Get them when they do any moves.
It's Nikki versus Liv to start things off.
The big blood feud. Oh, I guess you don't want to do the blood feud straight away, do you? You want them to come in and... Oh, no. Oh, repeat spot.
So at 6 p.m., so in 20 minutes, do you want to order food? 6 p.m. a good dinner time for you?
Yeah, 6:30, it's fine.
Well, if we order at 6, we'll
yeah.
6:37.
What should we order, chat?
Andy wants sushi. Oh, Nikki and Alexa are facing off.
I absolutely don't want sushi.
You don't like fish at all?
No, I like fish. I don't like... and I don't not like sushi. I just thought it was pointless. Like, I was like, oh, this would be nicer if it was cooked.
You told me you had tapas earlier. How do you feel
did.
about the concept of tapas?
I do like it. No, no, not that part. I see. So,
because the idea is lots of little plates. Everybody has a bit of.
So my lady partner is from Southern Asia, and so the kind of the way you do it there and where she grew up, everyone just orders lots of things and you all share.
Yeah.
Whereas I've grown up and very much in. I don't know if you're a Gavin and Stacey fan.
Oh, sorry. 9, 8.
Well, that was quick.
7, 6. Yeah, that wasn't 5 minutes, was it?
4, 3, 2, 1. Come on, Rhea. I need Rhea out. I need Rhea. Rhea or Doudrop, I reckon.
Well, it won't be Bianca. We know that.
It's oh, come on. Oh, it's Doudrop.
Doudrop.
Oh, what a pop. What was I going to say?
Scottish reunion. Wow, that is crazy, actually.
Hey.
Nikki and Viper.
Square Goal Lake.
Oh, no.
Oh, Glasgow Kiss. What were we saying?
Tapas. Your
Tapas.
thoughts on it?
Yeah. Whereas I'm very much in the I ordered this because I want to eat it, not because I want you to have it too. Like, people can have try it, but I don't want people like, oh, I'll have half of that.
Yes, yeah, totally. I agree.
Because I'm quite a picky eater. Like, I probably won't want any of theirs, and so if they eat mine, they get a meal and a half, and I get half a meal.
I like a meal as a thing. Anything where the meal is not a thing, it's just a spread out load of separate individual items.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, I'll accept that as a carvery function.
Yeah.
But I am just going to make one meal out of that to eat on a plate by myself.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't like Spanish food.
What? Oh, it was delicious. I had tapas today. It was really, really good.
Take that hot take. People, like when
What don't you like about it?
I just think it's a bit subpar.
Whoa.
Best thing I had in Spain when I went there last year was a
Big Mac.
Was Mexican food and a really nice what was it? It was like a carbonara thing, but it was a fancy posh version.
You voted leave, didn't you? You just hate.
No,
Spanish.
I like Italians.
You've just destroyed our Spanish fan base. I love Spanish food.
I love Mexican food.
Do you know what I've really gone off recently, and this is controversial? Pizza. I just haven't had a nice pizza, or a pizza I've eaten and gone, oh, that was satisfying.
All Doudrop just went straight into the ring post.
Plonked. I'm still hopeful that Rio's going to come out and clear house.
Oh,
these is not 5
8,
minutes, man. This
7,
is 3 minutes.
6.
I'm going to time the next
5,
one.
4, 3, 2, 1. Who's it gonna be? It's either Rhea or Bliss. So Rhea, right? I don't think they'll bring Bliss out yet.
Must be Rhea. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I've started the timer.
She got a genuine pop, and it is because, as bad as it was done, there is something between Ripley and Nikki, and Nikki's selling this perfectly.
But what if Nikki wins? Just pins her.
Well, that could happen.
Because that'll screw me over.
I
Oh dear.
Nikki's doing some great heel begging off. I did feel like they somewhat resolved the feud, though.
Well, I didn't watch it, but I understand that Rhea was the Iron Woman.
Yeah, in the Rumble.
No, in the
Gauntlet.
In the Gauntlet.
Yeah, she was really good. And that
she is really good.
Yeah, the last two between Bianca and Rhea was like a genuinely great match. Not great, but very good TV match. Nikki's trying to climb up the side of the wall. Is this going to be a big spot here?
Oh, no.
Ripley and Nikki.
Oh, Nikki, what are you doing up here?
Fighting on the wall. They're kind of up to pod level.
Oh, good spot. Sort of.
That was the height of the top turnbuckle. Oh, Rhea, do a dive from up there on everybody. They are piling them up, I think, for a big run
Here
of
we go.
eliminations.
Oh, Riptide.
Oh, that's got to be it.
1, 2, 3. Cool. So that's I get one elimination for that.
Ripley is getting a bit of a push behind her since Rumble.
If she wins this match, then neither of us get a point. And that, I think, screws me over. Actually, no, it doesn't. Well, it might screw
Well, I
me.
don't think she'll
Okay,
win.
that was 2 minutes. That was 2 minutes and 5 seconds.
Well, isn't it 5 minutes for the first?
I don't know.
And then it's 2 minutes thereafter.
I think that's a rule you might have just made up. It's Alexa.
I don't think it's every 5 minutes.
It's got to be Alexa.
Yeah, at that point. Okay, so what's Bliss going to do here?
As Will Brennan has pointed out in his Ultra Chat, why is Alexa the same character if she went to therapy to get rid of that character?
She went to therapy to deal... That's pretty good. She went to therapy to deal with the loss of Lily. So I don't think that's the story they were trying to tell. A lot of people were like, she's going to become old Bliss. But I never thought that was the case.
Oh, that hurt. Oh, and again. 1, 2. Oh, God, I thought they were going to pin her there.
Well, this is Bliss's first thing back since...
She won. She has won an Elimination Chamber in the past.
September. It's good to see her back.
She's like a Batman Oreo.
Yes. Thank you.
Got a crack in it, I'm afraid.
Ooh,
Ow.
Was that?
Her boot stuck. Oh, that looked...
Oh. Liv Morgan was on the top rope. Doudrop pushed her into the chamber, but...
Her boot got caught on the top
some part
turnbuckle.
of it, yeah. She seems okay, but oof, yeah.
What's this?
Rhea and Doudrop on the second rope. Oh, Liv looks fine, though, so that's good. Sunset flip powerbomb?
No way.
Oh, that looked great.
Yes.
Liv Morgan eliminates Doudrop. God, not a good night for Scotland in this.
When has it ever been a good sporting night for Scotland?
They beat us in the rugby the other week.
They did.
Sports.
Let's
3,
talk about more of
2, 1.
Who's it gonna
Bianca
be?
Belair. I talked to you about the curling.
Yeah.
Lost this morning.
I genuinely thought it was... Because, you know, I'm Swedish as well as English, so I couldn't lose. So I won in the women's and in the men's.
I thought the women's is tonight.
It is, but they won the semi-final yesterday.
I love the curling. Got really into it.
Yeah, because it's weirdly gripping when you
Yeah.
actually want one of the teams to win.
It's like it is like ice snooker, a sort of safety play, and Bianca Belair is cleaning house a bit. Look at that, it's impressive. What? One hand.
Well, and
Well,
the shoulder.
Liv supporting her, yeah.
I did.
Still, it looks great.
I did enjoy Denise thinking ice fishing was part of the Winter Olympics. I often do forget that some people just don't know about sports.
I don't know about sports really.
Like, if I ask my lady partner to name a Premier League footballer, she can name one, but he retired 3 years ago.
Yeah, Gianfranco Zola.
No, she always says Cesc Fabregas because she thought he was hot.
It's kind of like, you and Louis could not name a film sometimes.
I can name a film.
You're good with like certain franchises.
I can name films. What I can't do is what you and Luke can do, which is name every single executive producer on every film from history.
That's because we're interested in it. You're
Yeah,
interested in sport. Okay, so Rhea and Bianca, Bianca endorsed Rhea in at the end of the
Pin
gauntlet,
Alexa.
and now they're both working together to do
Slap 'em together.
suspended suplexes.
Slap them together. Oh.
Bliss and Liv, that's a fun spot. Bianca kipped up. Rhea's like,
Rhea
boy,
didn't.
mate, I didn't kip up. What are you
Monza,
doing that for?
I can't believe you did that.
Slap. Honestly, the end part of the gauntlet, when it was them two, they just started slapping each other. It was really good. And now- Look,
They managed to grapple there without hurting each other.
Saudi Arabia, the regime, KOD
oh.
almost. Yeah. No.
Big boot. Oh dear. Oh, double knees. That's fun.
This is fun to have 4 baby faces.
Good camera work. Sorry, that was
Yeah.
overreaction from me, but Alexa Bliss win with a kind of seated blockbuster.
Yeah, this is a really fun Final Four.
Yeah.
And you almost forget.
Oh, Twisted Bliss.
Imagine this happening 2-3 years ago in a Saudi Arabia show. To give WWE credit.
1, 2,
Liv's
3.
gone.
Lives out.
To give WWE credit, they have genuinely normalized women's wrestling in this country.
So
And this is great. This is very good.
So you need Bianca to get an elimination here. So that means if she gets 1, then we will have to do it. Oh, here we go. Oh, no. Oh. No. Oh. Oh. DDT.
Oh, that was
dear.
cool.
KOD. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
I think we could see a Bianca Belair Rhea Ripley feud.
No,
Which I would be-
I think it's...
Really into. That's it for...
So, if Alexa wins, that means she's got the most eliminations. But if Bianca wins, I win the point. But then you would have won the tiebreaker if it goes to 4-all.
Wait, I'm confused.
You've got Alexa.
For the tie...
She's just a Canadian destroyer.
But for the most eliminations, I've got Bianca.
Yes, but I've got Bianca to win the match.
And Rhea for most eliminations.
Yes, so if Bianca wins the match, she'll have 2 eliminations.
Oh.
And therefore you will win if it's 4-all.
Yeah. Okay, so I get a point regardless, really. Is that right? If it goes to a tiebreaker?
Yeah, but not if I win 5-3. Which... I really can't pick it, because I assumed that these would be the last 2. Oh.
Powerbomb into the chains.
And again.
It is nice seeing Bliss
Oof.
back. And God, Bliss is so diminutive.
Oh! Ow, that could have hurt. Mr. Kajili, how you feeling?
Bianca can do some crazy strength spots with her, I imagine.
If Bliss wins this, I don't think I can win. Because you will be 3-0 up
Yeah.
with...
I mean, look, I don't want Bliss to win. I think the story is Bianca and Becky.
What the hell? Bliss rolled out of the way about 3 years before that happened. Oh, no.
Oh, what she blocked the DDT. This isn't even the main title picture on Raw right now.
No, that's Lita versus Becky Lynch.
Bliss, Bianca, Ripley, Becky Lynch. That's a hell of a 4.
Nice.
Oh, Bianca
She's
handspring down to the
She's
DDT.
just the best, isn't she? Oh, just about.
That's not a pin, though. Oh, Bliss got the knees up.
No.
Roll up. Oh.
Bloody hell. No, stop it.
No, it won't be that one.
Imagine if you win 8-0. Really earned my shot.
I think you have to leave.
I met my ex-girlfriend at university because I lost 8-0.
Oh, is this a... I thought she was setting up for sort of a Sister Abigail there.
Oh, here we go.
KOD.
I lost 8-0 on FIFA, so I had to apologise to my neighbours, and I started dating my neighbour.
Oh,
KOD!
it's KOD.
Okay, so that's a point for me, but a future point probably for you. It's the right call.
Yeah, I'm glad that happened.
But I don't know what this does to Bliss now. What does she do?
Well, I don't feel like Bliss... I feel like Bliss impressed there.
Yeah, she did, but I mean a triple threat. But then what's the point?
No. Bianca, you've got 2 nights of Mania to fill. You have a secondary women's feud. I just don't know who that's. Maybe that's why they're building up Ripley so much.
What do you think of the psychology of having Bianca enter last and then just win?
It's what they did at the Gauntlet.
Yeah.
Totally backward. But the final 4 was so good.
Yeah.
It
that
got
really...
over the... And the same thing with the Gauntlet match. The
Really?
final 2 was so
Yeah.
good. You weren't hung up on, Bianca's the babyface and she has an unfair advantage.
Really fun match. Well, only one I would say is that they could have used the chamber a bit more. They only really used it in 2 spots.
Yeah. The power bomb and the quite lame just climbing.
But right booking decision.
That is an actually good bit of a VR, that Mania sign. How do you point to that bit? Where would you know? It's not real. Okay, take the reins while I order us some food.
I shall. Got a message from Luke 40 minutes ago saying, pretty sure I can hear Vince furiously wanking to this match.
What?
The Bob Goldberg.
Good. It's inappropriate if it's this. So let's go Deliveroo.
Sorry, yes. I was just checking the Liverpool score. Chris Petru donated with no message. Thank you, Chris. And only one more. Van Noir says, thanks, WWE. By desexualizing this women's match, you've given me a leather fetish. Leather fetish. Yes. They were tight. We are getting a promo for Bobby Lashley. I can't imagine they're doing Bobby Lashley next.
No, because that would be the chamber.
Yeah.
They do this now, don't they? Because you don't get adverts if you're on Peacock Premium, but you do get adverts. And they're these. So this has been a promo package they've been playing for the last 3 months. In fact, I think they played it first at Survivor Series. It's just like a Bobby semi-babyface promo.
He has never aged, has he?
It's crazy.
Oh man, people are going to see my embarrassing food order now because I'm so picky.
Well, so the options are Breakfast Club, Tortilla, or Five Guys. I'm thinking Five Guys.
Yeah.
You happy with Five
Guys?
Guys?
5 Guys works for me.
What would you like from Five Guys?
Have they got hot dogs and stuff?
They do.
I will have. A bacon cheese dog, please.
Bacon cheese dog coming up.
But can you make sure it hasn't got? Okay, don't
you
want
can
pickles.
you can choose.
Don't want lettuce. Don't want onions. Don't want mushrooms. I don't. To be honest, I don't want any of those things.
Mushrooms are good from them, but you want like ketchup.
Ketchup, yeah, just ketchup.
No mustard.
No.
Fries.
Yeah, fries. Yeah, little's fine. Ketchup on the side, perfect.
Drink. Got a bunch of
I've got a bunch of drinks. Yeah, I don't need that.
Got that already.
Yeah.
Cool.
I do like vegetables, just not the ones they put on hot dogs. Flame Inc. says, Women's Chamber. Rhea looked badass. It was sloppy. Bianca is overrated and overpushed.
Ooh,
I
no.
absolutely disagree there, Flame Inc. You're wrong with your opinion. Rhea or Bliss should have won. I quit watching wrestling as it's just the same people in the main event. We need new faces in the title picture. It doesn't look like you have quit watching wrestling. Jeddah. Will Brennan says, absolutely in love with Rhea in this match and her recently.
She's been so good recently. I hope she
she's
gets
always
a proper
been
push.
really good. It's just they put her in weird things. Rhea versus Bianca for the title later this year. So glad Bianca won. The problem with Rhea is that she's not a very good talker. She's a fantastic wrestler. She doesn't need like a manager or anything, but just, I don't know, give her a cool catchphrase and then have her say that once.
Just don't let her talk that much. Yeah.
Because every time she does, she just comes across as lame.
I agree. I don't think she needs a match. She's not the sort of person who would benefit from a manager. You're right. And I can't think of who would do that.
And because her gimmick is like badass, the stuff that's going to be written for her is just Vince going, oh, what words can we like? Can we just say thrash bash and crush. Oh, here we go. What's the next match?
The last year has been her being, I'm happy to be here.
Oh, it's tag team. So this must be the Usos versus. No, it's Ronda.
Oh, what the hell?
So the men's.
I mean,
the men's is the main event. The men's elimination.
Yeah. Well, they say it's Ronda Rousey, but you could have like, I don't know who else is there. The joke's past now. Drew or Madcap Moss.
Yeah, that's true. True. So Charlotte Flair is coming out first in a big red outfit. Modern Mother Chat is currently was staying here or going to watch Lord of the Board. Just went live.
That's fair. It's Laurie versus Sully. If you're not aware, because I don't know if everybody is, we also have a board game channel, and Adam and Laurie have invented this thing called Lord of the Board. It's 2 weeks in now. It's a tournament because it's Adam. Of course, it's a tournament. And I've got to be honest, and I've had people text me in the British wrestling industry to say, this is incredible. You've effectively done what we wanted to do with British indie wrestling, because
Nice.
it's so well produced. Like the opening video packages, proper hype packages. Sully's cutting a wrestling promo,
Yeah.
and it's funny as well. So yes, do go watch Lord of the Board, but maybe
I actually really like watching board games at
In 3
sort of
hours.
about 9 p.m. UK time.
that works.
Yeah.
No better time.
4
for
p.m.
it.
ET. 1 p.m. Pacific.
It's going to be there when this finishes.
Yeah.
What you should do, though, is open up No Rolls Barred's YouTube channel, subscribe, enable notifications, and then it'll start showing up for you.
If you like wrestling, you'll like board games. It's a very similar concept.
Well, the way we treat board games
Yes.
is we're trying to make it like
And
a
if you
wrestling
don't
show.
currently like board games, trust me, you will after watching that. Because I never really played board games until Adam showed up. And now I go to a weekly board game group. I keep buying more board games to play with my lady partner.
It's like a proper collecting hobby. I'm gonna get my
Someone's
first.
still in a sling.
She's pretty badass though. Like in that sort of the coat that she just had.
I mean, this surely means that that arm is coming out of that sling and getting tapped out.
Yeah, but Ronda also has to have one arm tied behind her back.
Well, then she's definitely winning.
Did you know that, Stip?
I didn't, but she's definitely winning.
Isn't it ridiculous?
She's definitely winning then in that case, because that makes her look even cooler.
Her judo throws are going to be really, even more clunky. I'm just going to get a Guinness, but I'll open it in the other room.
Don't know why, I'll fill for time.
Say something funny.
That was the funny thing. I was filling for time by not doing nothing. Callum Hogan says, I donated to the wrong WrestleTalk account, so doing it again, lol. Wanted to give Andy a shout out as he is very underappreciated. He is. I promise this is actually what it says. Always very funny. Love seeing him on shows. You are awesome, Andy. You rock. I promise that's what it says. I'm not saying that just because Ollie left. I don't know if you can... Oh, I don't know how to show this. Is that in focus? Whatever. It says it. God, I'm good at my job. That's why people appreciate me. Yes, so in comes Naomi in her very, very luminous gear. In this match, I have Naomi and Ronda. And if Naomi and Ronda win, it will be 2-2 in the predictions war with 4 matches to go. So so far, it is going very much as expected in terms of the results of the matches. We have currently raised $552 American US dollars for Sami for Syria. All donations to this stream will go to Sami for Syria, a wonderful charity helping to support refugees in Syria. They have currently, the entire charity has raised over $200,000 and has a goal of $250,000. And if we can help them reach that, that would be wonderful for us. Oh my, Ronda has come out in full judo gear. Ronda's in full black belt judo gear.
Didn't they have the judo guy in the last show?
I mean, she's showing her feet, so that's pretty bawdy. She's in flip flops. Can you imagine if she loses now? There's no way in hell. I mean, it's actually I quite like that because she is a genuine black belt.
It's definitely one way to get around the clothing issues.
Even if she did actually suck in UFC when when women's UFC got a bit more popular.
This is not the time to do the video package. You do the video package before the entrances.
Otherwise, they're just standing there.
Well, it's nice that she's smiling again, but now I immediately want her to be angry Ronda again.
Yeah.
Thank you for getting me these.
You're welcome. Are they still cold?
Yeah, they are. You should have probably took the company card.
That's fine. You just bought me dinner. I think I hope I didn't upset any Ronda Rousey fans there. I think she did immediately start losing in the UFC when like Holly Holm and Amanda Nunes and things turned up.
Well, very important. Initially opening the door, really.
Yes.
Chris Schroeder says this money is for charity, but this ultra chat is for Sock Puppet Sullivan. He's the people's champion, and you two are just Muppets.
Whoa. Screw you, Chris.
He's over. That is too much of a smile now for Ronda.
It is. It's almost like it's been. You know, Face app.
Yeah.
Where they put a smile on. Yeah. So
that's the Ronda I want.
What have we decided? Ronda is tapping out Sonya.
Honestly,
Charlotte, you've gone. Charlotte's gone the least effort possible for that.
She's just. It's the.
She looks like She looks like
it's a morph suit.
Yeah, she looks like she's woken up on Christmas morning, and she's wearing her Mrs. Claus onesie.
I like that Naomi's come as NXT 2.0. Okay.
Okay, so how are they tying?
It's a shame they added this.
That really tied her behind her back, didn't it? It's kind of next to her.
God, it's going to be hard to take back bumps.
Two women starting the match who can't use their arms. Why wouldn't Charlotte want to protect Sonya at all costs?
Okay, well, we
she's so happy about it as well. No, I don't like this smiling round. Oh god, oh you, and she's not wearing her silly makeup either.
Oh yeah, that is silly. Doesn't fit the judo outfit though. This is a much cooler look for her though.
Yeah.
I agree.
Oh.
Yeah, because you don't want to take a bump with your arm.
Other than the Rumble, is this the first match? Back?
Yeah, she hasn't wrestled since. It's just been all segments, hasn't it?
Nice.
That was cool. Well, it's no longer behind her back. It's by her. It's at the front.
See,
that was cool.
Yeah, but I do have a feeling a lot of these spots are going to be right. You stand there while I do this.
See Mr. Gajillies. I'll read it out now.
Yeah.
He seems a bit annoyed. This is Mr. Gajilli, of course, our resident Alexa Bliss superfan. Well, I hope you are all happy. The only time the internet wrestling community likes is when WWE waste a huge return. That likes when WWE wastes a huge return is when it's Alexa Bliss getting screwed over again. Well, I hope all you in the IWC are happy, but you'll still attack Alexa tonight. Any more else, you'll be up in arms. I'm done. So I think Mr. Gajilli wanted Bliss to win. But
I get that idea, yeah.
There's a bigger story with Belair and Lynch there to do first. I think Bliss winning would have created a bit more pushback. So right decision for me. So far, right decisions.
Yeah. What I was saying before, if Ronda wins this, which presumably she has to, it's 2-2.
Right, okay.
The only match that I don't think I'm not sure about for you is the men's chamber, because you'd think that Brock would win,
But he could be costed by Roman.
but But if they want title versus title, which is what's been reported by Meltzer and others.
Oh, cool. Naomi just slid under Sonya's clothesline like 8-year-old me at a wedding. On my knees doing an airplane.
Did you ever have those mega jawbreakers growing up?
Yeah.
Is it me or is it Naomi looked like one when you lick it for a while?
Yeah.
You know when you used to play marbles? She looks like one of my marbles.
She looks like a stick and hoop. Charlotte, you look naff. Oh.
Ronda's good, isn't she?
Ronda is good.
I forgot how, like, she's a good seller. I guess because she knows what it's actually like to hurt those body parts. Kick the arm. No, work over the freaking... No,
Yeah,
you should.
can't use both arms.
You should work over the free arm. I take that back, Sonya. That's a good strategy. Yeah, now you said it, I can't not see Father Christmas.
Yeah, I know. She looks
the
like
black boots.
It's Mrs. It's sort of like it's this Andrade got it for her as a sort of Mrs. Claus outfit.
Yeah, sexy Mrs. Claus outfit. Feliz Navidad.
Charlotte, have you got anything that'll cover your body? Well, I guess I've got this. Yeah, all right.
WWE Chamber is trending worldwide. We are 2 hours, 15 minutes into our 5-hour stream. Not even halfway.
No.
Oh, and the fun we've had. The flosses we've performed. And, most importantly, the nearly $600 we've raised for Sami for Syria. There is a moral cost to this pay-per-view that we're all enjoying. So please do pay it. And that is by chatting in WrestleTalk.com/support. And all the money raised on this stream, we're donating to Sami for Syria.
Ronda has been being worked over for a few minutes here.
Well, it's pretty standard stuff.
Yeah, it's pretty good working over.
Ronda build to the hot tag to Naomi. Naomi gets worked over. Ronda, I mean, how do you think they're going to get... Surely it's going to come undone.
The arm? No, she's not allowed to use it.
Well, the referee's distracted.
No, I don't think she's going to do it because, I mean, you could quite easily hook an arm with one arm and then use your legs to... Not that I could do it, but I feel like a judo champion could do it.
You think the aim here is so Ronda can go into Mania saying, I literally beat you with one arm tied behind my back?
Yes. Oh, that was a good one. That was good. Oh, it's gonna don't put it off her legs.
It works so well because Ronda legit went for the tag.
Yeah.
That was up to Charlotte to stop it.
Yeah, that wasn't a... Oh.
I was just about to say, I haven't had any alcohol since I got COVID 2 weeks ago.
But that was a lie.
It's a lie because I had alcohol every single day.
Were you just drinking at home?
No, I got into the habit of having a hot toddy.
I don't know what that is.
It's an old...
Oh, hot tag. Wow, that was hot.
Sort of cold remedy. Where it's a shot of whiskey, lemon juice, honey, cloves, and cinnamon.
And you were testing positive for 10 days, weren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it worked.
Well, it was more to soothe my throat and get me loaded.
Yeah, I was doing a lot of honey and lemon drinks for my lady partner when she had COVID.
Yeah, it's a boozy ginger and lemon.
Nice.
But I did... Oh, she came down hard there, Naomi, outside.
Naomi's going to try and injure Charlotte so she can go to WrestleMania.
But you know when you do something and you sort of get in a routine, it became a point where it just got to 3 p.m. every day this week, and I'm like,
But now that you haven't got COVID, are you going to keep doing it?
no, I got off it yesterday. I got off
In
the
the
sauce
office,
yesterday.
nice.
But if you go to Patreon and sign up, you can hear me in the second half of the WrestleTalk Extra podcast,
Drinking
a little
one.
bit tipsy.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
How many did you have?
Well, I had one, but it was a hotel double, so about
Oh, okay.
60 milliliters
Nice.
of whiskey.
I can't drink whiskey. Oh dear. No. Oh. All right.
Fair.
Way.
Did you ever do any martial arts as a kid?
I'm a black belt in Feng Shui.
Very good.
No, I didn't. I did all the sports that aren't martial arts. I'm not a fighter.
Well, I wouldn't call martial arts. Well, I guess it would be a sport, but it's more of like
A discipline.
a discipline.
I imagine you were jazzercise.
No, I didn't really care about making an effort into anything until I was about 21. I only did it because I had to complete Duke of Edinburgh.
Oh right, what did you do? Oh, look at that. That's
And,
quite
and my
cool.
friends did it. One arm. There it is.
Armbar. Come on.
She gonna get it locked on? Where's she?
Charlotte doesn't care enough. No, Charlotte doesn't care.
That's one way to.
It's about to go 2-2, isn't it?
Yeah, she's just gonna let her beat her. Tap. That's good. It's like a TV main event angle.
Yeah.
More angle than match.
Yeah. Because that gives Charlotte the out of I let you win.
Perfectly serviceable way to build this feud. And that's what you want, isn't
So
it?
it's now
that it
2
isn't terrible.
all.
Yeah.
2-2 with 4 matches to go, and so far it has gone the way we thought.
I did Tai Chi and I did karate.
You did Tai Chi.
I did Tai
when you were
Chi.
16.
It was when I was 14, I think. So if you wanted to go to karate, you had to also go to the hour of Tai Chi before.
Did you find it relaxing?
No, I didn't care about any meditation stuff back then. But
Are you still doing
I can
meditation?
still every day,
Nice.
twice a day,
Nice, well done.
every day, apart from 3 this year.
You know when,
Double
when we were
meds.
doing the follow-ups?
Uh-huh.
I wasn't doing it.
Me and Andy did a transcendental meditation course last year, and no one else has kept up with
See,
it.
look, I did think it was pleasant, but I've
You told me how much you liked it.
I have way too much ADHD even to sit there for 20 minutes.
Yeah, I imagine that would be tough. I struggle to sit there.
Yeah. It was nice. It was nice in the moment. But yeah, I can. It's one of those things like the 23 different hobbies I took up during lockdown that I just haven't continued.
It's a hell of a shift. I mean, it ends up being an hour a day.
Mm.
You've got to do 2 20-minute sessions, and you do about 5 minutes either side of each one as
Yeah.
prep.
So I got some new medication the other day. I know I've mentioned this 100 times.
No.
But I had to go and get reassessed for it. So they're like, have you still got it? I'm like, yes, I've still got it. But he made me do this exercise, which was shapes appearing on a small. He had an iPod Touch. I haven't used it. I don't know. Shapes would appear, and if 2 shapes appeared, one after identical shapes, you'd have to tap the screen.
Right.
So he was like, okay, so this is how you do it, and gave me a 20-second example, and he was like, okay, can now do that for 20 minutes. And I was like, what?
Oh, damn.
And I mean, I think it was mumbo jumbo, to be honest, because it's like, oh well, surely you'll make mistakes if you can't concentrate. And I'm like, no, but I can also hyper focus. And so I got all of them right, and he was like, no one's ever done that before. I was like, well, no, I swear I still He was like, no, don't worry, I know you do, but no one's ever done that before. I was like,
My biggest weakness is also my superpower.
And I was like, you gave me a video game, and I'm like, obviously I'm going to sit there tapping away. I play Candy Crush all the time.
And yeah, he didn't account for the amount you wanted to impress him.
Yes, exactly. And I'm so competitive that, and then I was like, oh, did I get them all? And he's like, yeah, you did. And I was like, yeah. Well, so was pretty pleased with myself.
Is there a leaderboard on his office?
No, but he said I said he was going to use me as a case study from now on. There you go. I'm now a case study. iPod Jackson has donated. Say, picture it. Brock stands tall. Someone in a mask comes out and cheap shots him. We all lose our minds to reveal Veer has came. It says here, but that's not English. Veer has come.
When do you think he'll show up?
Veer.
After WrestleMania?
Battle Royale.
Oh, by the way, we've got Drew and Madcap Moss video package on now. That's what's coming up next.
So
you think Battle Royale at WrestleMania, not the Monday?
He could be like the one of the name people in it. The Raw after WrestleMania.
I hope he doesn't show up for a while because I do want to. Now I'm back in the office. I do want to film a few. Something is coming skits.
Yeah. Madcap Moss, of course, eliminated AJ Styles from the Royal Rumble.
Worth it.
Van Noir says, I agree the WWE is making the right decision so far, but it's not. But that's not what I want from WWE. I want mad chaos, and that makes no sense and makes everyone angry.
Yeah, we're a confusing bunch to please, aren't we? Us ironic wrestling fans. We want them to do really good programming, but we also want it to not make sense sometimes.
I will point out, it's been an hour and 20 minutes and we're 4 matches in. This could easily be a 3-hour show. We might be out of here at 8 o'clock.
I have thought that before about shows.
What
remember how grumpy I was at SummerSlam when it wasn't 2.5 hours long?
Which of these matches could possibly drag that long?
Oh, they'll find a way. They could brawl all around the arena. This could genuinely be a 25-minute schmoz fest.
Becky Lynch versus Lita, 10 minutes. Madcap Moss Drew, maximum 15-20. Viking Raiders Usos, maximum 15 minutes. So that's 40 minutes. And then the men's chamber, which will be 35, 40 minutes.
We've got 5 matches left.
4.
Including this one.
No.
1, 2.
Excluding this one.
3.
That bottom
4.
one isn't a match.
Oh, sorry, it's the second time we've done that.
I think the match this is going to go down to is the men's chamber match, which is fitting because that's probably the main event.
Well, each one's taken about half an hour so far.
No, each one's taken about 20 minutes.
We've had 3 matches.
4.
Oh, but you're counting Ray and Miz on the pre-show.
That's a match.
Yeah, but it wasn't in.
Oh, okay,
in this time frame.
Yeah.
So that's where I was getting confused.
Syria says Alexa could have come back on Raw and started her return there. Also, the people need a Sullivan title run. Do it, cowards.
Well, he's
got to win it. He's got to predict well.
Yeah.
Wrestling Wriggle says, thank you, WrestleTalk, for this. Going to a great cause and entertaining us week after week. Cheers.
Thank you.
And we've just hit $600. Thank you so much, everyone.
Wow. Remember, $1,000, Andy's going to do a floss.
I'll do a floss and hurt myself. Prince of Strong Style. Hello, lads. Hope you're well. Thank you for watching this POS company and these blood events in particular, so we don't have to. Going to Progress tomorrow. Main event is Cara Noir versus Swerve. Should be wicked. Support wrestling. He's been around, hasn't he? Swerve Scott was in. He's been everywhere.
God, you know what? Now I've had a third of a Guinness. I'm like, can I get tickets for tomorrow?
Wasted.
Is it sold out?
I don't know. We've been offered tickets, so you can probably email them back. Yeah. You can sit with Sanchez. What are you doing in Camden tomorrow?
My friend is visiting. I haven't seen him. He's one of my best friends. I haven't seen him for 2 years because he moved to Bristol and the pandemic hit, and he's coming to Camden just to stay over for a night.
Nice.
But you know, when I went to the first ever shows of Progress, it was me and him. He's my wrestling friend. He's Kenaman Dan.
Oh.
Everyone knows Kenaman Dan.
Everyone knows. So, don't tell me, you used to go to Progress shows?
Yeah, from chapter 2 onwards.
Nice. So you missed chapter 1.
I didn't go to chapter 1.
So you're not an OG fan.
I know, and it kills me because I was dating a friend of Dan's from his work, and me and Dan had plans to go to Progress. It was through Colt Cabana's podcast because he did a live episode before the first ever show. But this person I was dating, who was very lovely, just surprised me from out of nowhere for a trip to the Cotswolds. I was like, we've only been dating 3 weeks. I can't say no. So I went to that instead. And we broke up the week after.
Oh, why?
Because it just, came on too strong. I just freaked out. And I
nice.
sort of didn't handle the breakup while I just stopped texting.
Yeah. I dated a girl after I finished uni briefly. And I went to cricket practice. And I messaged her and said, I'm just going to go to cricket. I'll speak to you in a couple of hours. I came back to my phone to 100 messages.
Oh, wow.
Saying, where are you? Reply. And I was like, I'm not. This isn't my thing now. So I just didn't reply ever.
And that was it?
Yep. I just was like, you psycho.
Okay, we are about to start this match. Remember, the sword is legal.
It is. Patrick has asked if Cody has debuted yet.
No.
Yes, he has. It was in the Women's Elimination Chamber match. And he also says, hey lads, I'm at work, so I haven't seen the show yet. Any good so far? Yeah, it's been all right. It's been pretty fine.
I'd say the Women's Chamber match was... I can't think of a better Women's Chamber match, actually. That might be the best Women's Chamber match they've done. Because, the Shayna thing was fun, but I wouldn't say that was one of my favourites. It's just memorable.
Yeah. Baron Corbin has immediately attacked Drew as well, and there's nothing the referee can do because it is falls count anywhere.
Why wouldn't you just make it a handicap right from the start? Should I see where our food is?
Yes, let's have a look. Did you hear the story of my food that I accidentally sent to the wrong place?
Yeah.
I was so upset.
Uh, 6:35 to 10 to 7.
Yeah.
Apparently the order's on its way.
If by any stroke of luck Madcap Moss does win this to set up Drew at Mania, then all I need is for Becky and the Usos to win. But Corbin is okay. So Corbin's going to run away now. Which presumably he's going to come back in a bit and win the match. Easy. All right, I'll take the point now.
Well, at least this is something different. We've had oh, when the LED panels flicker like that, when people are thrown into it, do you think that is a genuine thing, or it's someone pressing the flicker button?
Yeah, absolutely, someone pressing the flicker button. That's not how LEDs. That's not how LEDs work.
You don't know that.
Do you want to count any slower, Jesse? Come on. She's absolutely in this for you.
You think Moss could have won that then?
Yeah.
That was a faster kill.
Yeah.
Moss is enormous.
He is. He's like Elias.
He's bigger than Elias.
I don't know. Man.
Oh, well, he might not be as tall.
Elias? Elias is a beefy man. Like, why is he got those suspenders on? He looks like
That's
such
it.
a tool.
Yeah.
Maybe just watched Terry Crews and thought this looks good.
I'm glad he didn't interact with any of the Women's Elimination Chamber match, because it would just be like,
That's
no, this
true.
is a full-on sex party now.
I don't know. Why don't you just beat him up with a chair? Just both grab a chair and hit him. That would make sense. It's falls count anywhere. You can do what you want.
Boof.
You can do what John Cena did and throw the Great Khali off a tractor, or whatever it was.
Oh, we just passed halfway. If it's a 5-hour stream in total.
No. Yes, it has. Sorry, yes. Good maths, me. I don't think it is. I think it's a 4 hour.
You reckon? Well, that'd be fantastic. 3-hour shows. Beautiful. They're genuinely fun.
It's like a good episode of Raw.
Whoever watches a WWE show and goes, "Oh, I wish that was longer."
Yeah.
Same with AEW. And if you do think that, That's a good thing.
Yeah.
Actually, having said that, Rampage, I often think, wish that was longer.
Did you watch the match from last night?
I haven't had a chance to yet.
I didn't either. But
Who was it? Jay White. Trent. Apparently it's great.
Yeah. Interesting sort of. Well, I guess it's not really an interesting choice because he did attack him, but Trent. I guess he's a good person to put Jay White over.
It's just, it was never the plan, was it?
Oh my god! Why did he?
Oh my god, that's no good. Drew just hit an Alabama slam.
Why did he not put his hands out?
For whatever reason, Madcap Moss took it all on his head, the top of his head. Jesus, the referee was on it right away. Yeah, Baron. Oh my god, that is pure professionalism from Baron there. Drag him out, let him recover, see if he's okay.
Maybe they called a bit of an audible to let him recover.
Yeah. Get the attention off of. Oh, nope, there's Moss.
Oh
God, no!
Why did he take it like that? He didn't need to do that.
He's lucky. Oh, I think that's our food. Could you go down?
Yeah, sure. What have I missed? You're going to tell me that Drew won.
Hello. You asked? Yes. Oh, you're in front of the. Yeah. So I've got someone coming down right now. He'll be out in a minute. Into where, sorry? But Bar 90 is the pub. Oh, the Merchant Beer Tap. If you go to the end of the road and turn right. Yeah, and then you'll see a big building with a sort of gull painted on it. Cool, thanks. They were pronouncing the word merchant, which is the name of the pub adjacent to our road, as Mershant. I guess if you don't know the word merchant, you could pronounce it as Mersant. How is Moss alive? I tell you what, though, him taking the full force of an Alabama slam on the top of his head and jarring his neck has made me into the match more. It's like when Cesaro busted both of his teeth open in that SummerSlam tag match, and everyone was like, "Oh, bloody hell!" Because I guess it's because it felt fake and inconsequential before that point, and there was suddenly a burst of realism and something with potentially very bad, very real consequences. Good grief. It must be. I mean, he's a very broad chap. Oh, crap. Hello? 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 I can't hear you. Oh, I hope Andy's found them. I'm hungry. Hello? Yeah, I can hear you, yeah. The what, sorry? Oh, on that app. Let me open my computer and find out. I forgot this. This is a new thing, isn't it? 6-6. Thank you. Bye-bye. I can only assume that food delivery services have been having people take the food that they haven't ordered. You know, they just chance it on the street. So now there's a number that you have to give them to prove it's you. Hooray!
Anything? Nothing?
Nope, still going.
You got your 2-digit code?
Yeah. 6-6.
It was 66. Execute Order 66.
Oh my god.
He tried to kill
Drew
him.
just tried to swipe the sword at Baron, and Baron wisely ducked.
Would you like some wet napkins?
There's a hot mayonnaise.
That's my stripper name.
Wait, so he just gave him a claymore while holding the sword?
Assuming that's your burger.
Thanks.
Wait, maybe it isn't. Oh, what happened? Oh, Drew won.
Sorry, could you go and get some plates? I'm just conscious it's a bit greasy.
Yes. Wait, maybe this is yours. No, those are chips. Wait, what?
I'll just try not to...
Sorry. What's mine?
You got a hot dog. Oh, that's probably...
Maybe there's a hot dog in there. Yeah. I'll get some.
Yeah, okay. You know the other kitchen upstairs?
Yeah.
It's too greasy. Well, a claymore with the sword. But no, didn't claymore him with the sword. He was just holding the sword. Well, Alacarda Lacarte says, great stream for a great cause. Not sure of the machinations of who can refuse to show up in Saudi, but if Cody does debut here, does it impact your view on his rigid refusal to take on certain storylines or change in AEW, or is a paycheck a paycheck? I think that's the feeling, isn't it? If Cody, for me, shows up on this show, that really is a hard yes in the pure money capitalist tick box, which is fine if that's what you want to do. It's just not an image or persona Cody has presented himself as over the last 6-7 years. It's been very much about the passion for the wrestling industry and his legacy. So, yeah, it would make me feel somewhat cheated, I guess. Nune Z. Hi, guys. I'm more than happy to donate to a truly worthy cause. I also am a little bit sad now that Cody's left. I can't use my I have no defined opinions on Cody Rhodes sign. Love all what you do. Support Sami for Syria. Support each other. Of course, all the chats we get in here today go straight to Sami for Syria, the charity that provides medical equipment and resources to people displaced by the Syrian refugee crisis.
It is well cold.
Okay, let's figure out. We both got the same chips, so those can be your chips. Maybe these are my chips. These are also chips. That is a big, small chips.
Wait, so one of those is a hot dog?
You just want to go for that one?
I feel like maybe we've ordered haven't got the right thing. This is a burger with gherkins in it.
Oh. I didn't order I don't mind gherkins. This is a very squished cheeseburger. It's just a double cheeseburger. Has yours got bacon in?
Yeah.
So that's mine.
You can eat that. I don't.
Do you not want a burger?
Not really.
Burgers are nice. They're like hot dogs. No? Welcome, everybody. It's time for the live stream mukbang.
How have they managed that so badly? Oh well, I guess it's food.
God, even the napkins are greasy.
Burgers just aren't very good from takeaway places, I find. They're always wet.
A little bit. Because I think chips don't travel either.
Yes, I am taking all of the lettuce out, viewers, and the onion. Don't know why you would want to eat raw onion.
That's a large chips, isn't it?
Is that one chips?
Yeah. This isn't our order.
Then also those are spicy chips or something.
Are they?
Because mine just look like chips. You can get a full refund because it's all the wrong stuff.
Okay, the Miz is talking. Yeah, these are spicy chips, like Cajun.
That's amazing. They could not have done this order any worse.
Who has that many chips? Oh well. Yeah, this is.
It's Cody. Oh my god, he's teasing Cody, isn't he?
What?
He's just teased a global superstar to come and tag with him. Mate, can you imagine if they brought Cody back to tag with the Miz?
Right now?
No, probably
On Raw?
probably on Raw or something.
Global superstar? Surely not. It'll be a celebrity thing. Or Maurice is a global superstar to him. This has got freaking chillism.
Are you not going to complain?
Well, not right now.
No, okay, afterwards. After you've eaten it and go, we didn't want that.
Well, that looks like a fun time.
That's a rubbish catchphrase. Jeddah is different.
That sounded very, like, nasty from Michael Cole's part. Oh, we're getting Lita and Becky Lynch now.
Okay, so this is me. I got Becky.
This is a you one, yeah?
It really is. I mean, assuming the Usos. If the Usos don't retain, you've won. And it could be one of those weird ones where they just decide to give it to someone else, but that doesn't feel right for the story they're telling. Lita looks great.
Anyone else, they could totally just take the tag titles off, but
Yeah.
not when it's attached to Roman.
No.
You taken off the top of the bun?
Yeah, it was covered in lettuce and stuff. I don't understand lettuce.
No, I don't either.
Would you like something that tastes like a leaf? No. Okay, well, don't eat lettuce.
Oh, don't worry, it has the texture of a leaf as well. No, doesn't make it better.
It tastes like a leaf version of celery, and no one likes celery. All salad leaves taste exactly the same to me. It's just like beer and cider. They are exactly the same thing. It's really hot.
Well, for me it is.
You've got no. For me, it would probably be I'm awful.
Oh, God.
Everyone tweet Five Guys and say what you're playing now. Jonathan Edmonds says, hello to my favourite people in the podcast universe. I just got off work. I got some pizza and I'm walking to the Premium Lime event from the progressive city of Jeddah.
Nice.
Just in time. Moss a mania. Ollie, I heard back. I'm going to Revolution. Jam that spam.
Oh, cool.
Why have Lisa got 5 on her back? Is that how many times she's won?
Maybe.
Are you one of those strange people who dips chips in mayo?
Yes, I am.
Do you know what I wish this chip had? Less flavour.
Mayonnaise is a flavour.
It's horrible. Although I do appreciate that all of my food opinions are invalid. Because I don't.
It's weird though because you're a passionate baker.
But I have no plans after this.
That's cool. There was a young woman in the crowd there with a sort of Becky Lynch game changer sign. Has she got little? She's got
Little
little goats on her shoulders.
Technically, those are rams.
Look, I do get a kick out of Becky's ridiculous fashion choices, but I think they need to be ridiculous fashion choices in the way that makes her look serious.
Make them look like actually also a baby face. Those glasses are something.
It's like, Becky, what is your character? Oh, I wear silly clothes. And then it's not a character.
She's big time. Right. Lita's going to do her lead assault. And everyone's going to squirm. Again, Becky's one piece is a bit boring.
Why aren't you critiquing the men's attire?
Well,
Madcap Moss.
I did. I said his suspenders look stupid. I just think if you're gonna, especially if you're Becky Lynch, when your kind of thing is extravagant.
Well, it was all on the entrance attire, wasn't it?
Yeah. I wish she'd worn that, like, looked like a playing card thing again.
This has got to be pretty cool for Becky, right? I mean,
Yeah.
facing Lita, she's going to bump around like a mad woman.
In Jeddah.
It's what she dreamed about.
As a little girl. Oh, I just really want to face her somewhere progressive. Whoa.
She's not a great. She was never a great wrestler.
No, but she was over.
Yeah.
And she still looks like she's still got the look.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like,
Ooh.
Hurricanrana.
I can't get over how quickly Madcap Moss got up. Dropped on his head. Actually, why did he put his arms down? Do you think, oh, this will look cool?
I don't think he had control of what he was doing.
No, it's like when you press triangle in Grand Theft Auto, and your land just falls over.
Okay, this was not what I ordered.
How is it?
I love Five Guy burgers, so they still got a kick out of it. But it was not the double cheeseburger, bacon, grilled onions that I wanted.
No, mine's not. Mine's not even a hot dog. But I still feel like eating something.
That was. We just needed some ballast.
Yeah.
God, I'm so conscious about destroying this set.
Is it green chilies or is it just jalapenos?
No idea.
Those look like green chilies to me. Maybe a bit of both.
I'm gonna need to wash my hands. Usually, when we just start eating, the viewer numbers shoot up.
Oh yeah. ASMR. You've got so many chips. I don't know if you can look at your chips compared to
Chips. This is the amount of chips 2 hungry boys would eat.
I could eat that many chips in 4 or 5 sittings.
I don't even love chips.
I like it when they're only really like it when they're properly crispy.
Right.
I don't know who as GBK, Gourmet Bird Kitchen, do those like spaghetti fries, which are super thin and crispy. Like they're like basically like if you grated a potato. Those are great.
Not really been paying attention.
No,
I'm afraid the food came in. Oh, runaway chip. Come back here.
Remember Lita?
Okay, this is my last bite. I won't subject people to any more. Alright, now I'm going to carefully walk out the room to wash my hands.
Don't worry, I'll cover for you.
And then I'll come back and I'll dispose of all the food. Because it will make the room stink.
I would say Ollie has eaten 10% of his chips. That is how many chips. I'm going to try one Cajun chip.
You'll hate it.
Is it too spicy?
No.
No, I quite see. Oh no, it is. Ugh! Don't like spice. I was at a party recently, and it was a Halloween party, so not recently, 4 months ago, and the host had made cupcakes, most of which were just like red velvet flavor, but she had spiked some of them with incredibly hot sauce. Hot sauce, not incredibly hot sauce, incredibly hot sauce. And I was unfortunate to get one of those, and I almost died.
Look, we're being responsible boys.
Mm-hmm.
So, can you put what's Are you going to finish that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because you stopped eating.
No, I was just being really funny for the fans.
You don't want any more mayonnaise.
Oh no, I've had my fill.
Pass me the.
There are actually
Put it
still
all
some
in.
chips in here.
Still some chips. I could have had those chips. You put that in there.
Sure, one of the handles is broken. What are you doing with them? That's not responsible. That's food waste. You've left the door open, so I don't know who might join me. Could be anyone from this building working on a Saturday. Lita is currently on top in this match. I think we all expect Becky to win. Lita, as we said earlier, gave an interview earlier this week and went, "Yeah, I'm just coming back for this one match. Really, I haven't really got any plans after that." So, yeah, unfortunately, I think Lita's chances are low. But she rolled her up. Oh, and again, no. For those joining just now, Ollie and I ordered a burger and hot dog, and what came was 2 burgers and the wrong burger for Ollie, so that was good. Lita has Becky in a sort of rear naked choke, or attempting to anyway, but Becky has the ropes, and that's a rope break. I'll do some chants. Michael S says, didn't Drew win the tag titles with Cody? He did. I think that was a question in Quizlemania this week. Did Drew win the tag team titles with Cody? I think he.
Drew?
I'm pretty sure that was a question on Fan Quizlemania this week.
No, it was the people who won the tag titles with Cody were Bob Holly, Ted DiBiase Jr. Maybe it was Drew. It wasn't Damien Sandow.
No, it was Drew. Okay, yeah. Cyanide 87 says, Moss did not need to take it like that. How much did he just shorten his career? No reason. I mean, he just clearly lost control. He just had no control over what his body was doing. Lita got... Becky did a very weird... I think she realised that she was supposed to be lying on the floor, so she sort of just fell over backwards. And then Lita got her in a choke, but Becky managed to get out.
Well, it's gone a lot longer than I thought it would. Can I just put a bit of food waste on a bit of your plate?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to put it on the floor. Becky is doing all the facial selling for both of them. Oh! Lita's gone up for that. Oy.
Wow. I mean...
Oh.
You can't exactly expect Lita to be hitting every move cleanly, can you?
No.
It's a nostalgia match. It's good fun. Oh, she's going for the Lita salt. Every time she does that, I think of the one that she did at the Royal Rumble, where she almost died. Oh, disarm her.
Right in the middle of the ring.
Oh. No, she's not tapping.
God, Becky better win this clean. I don't want her to use roll up on the ropes again.
Well, well, I need Becky to win.
Man slam. That's it.
Oh man, Becky better not cheat to win. She can't. No, they won't let her cheat to win because she said it's her. Because then you've won, basically. Ooh, she's doing her Becky thing where she touches her face a lot.
So, wait.
I've got Becky.
Yeah, but if she cheats to win, I mean, like, the referee doesn't see it.
Yeah, as long as she wins, then I'm fine.
It'll be recorded as a W. I don't think Lita will win via DQ.
No. Because the whole point is Lita putting Becky over.
I don't know. Do you think that's the point? I think the point is nostalgia match in Saudi.
Yeah, but the secondary point. Not that Becky needs putting over exactly.
I don't think Lita's a credible enough opponent to have like the impact of putting someone over and defeat.
Lita.
Yeah. Well, she's going to go for a moonsault. Becky! Ooh! She immediately went for a left boot there.
I think it was falling off.
Yeah. Twist of fate!
No, this is going to be the big near fall then.
Oh, here comes Lita's moonsault.
I've got to say, Becky's standing a bit further away than...
This has the recipe of knees to the gut.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Hit very nicely. Ooh.
Yeah. Well, that was always going to... That's what they should have done with Goldberg. I don't know why they didn't... Well, maybe they shouldn't have done it with Goldberg, but I thought that's the spot they would do, the big... Oh, my God, how did he kick out?
Yeah.
This is awesome.
Crowd are super into it. They showed a shot of some guys there on that kick out, and they were like, oh, that's it, surely. Manhandles Sam. Yeah.
Hooray, so 3-all. No, 3-2.
I've lost track.
No, 3-all.
Well, we've got the so 3 to me.
Yeah, but I saw
3 to you.
Yeah, so
but I've got the tiebreaker.
2 matches to go. So, yeah, if you win any of these next two, you're the champion.
Interim champion.
Taking the championship into Revolution.
Well, I've got the Viking Raiders, which I think won't main event the show.
No.
So at least you'll win that one.
So it really does go down to if Brock wins. Because if Brock doesn't win, then no matter what happens, I win.
Oh, shit.
Can't
I
believe
said
you
ship. I said ship.
Did you?
Did you see what I did to Denise? I VAR'd it. I never thought we could do that.
The thing was, she had no idea what VAR meant.
Yes. Yeah, it took a...
She was like, oh. There were several in-jokes which she didn't get on yesterday's one. Because it was you, people kept like sending in in-jokes. She was like, oh, okay.
God. Someone asked to when they'd find out who Byron Saxton really was.
Yeah, I know.
I was like, and I tried to explain it to Denise. I thought, I'm not sure I understand this.
No, it was Adam Pacitti. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Let's see what the people are saying. Just a few immediate reactions there. Alacada Lacard.
Lita's crying.
Well, you know matches where you're just happy for the people that they got to do it? That's one of those for me. I never particularly got into the match. I think it was too predictable of an outcome. But Lita... I mean, I presume she'll get another match.
I mean, it was good.
Not anytime soon, but, you know, SummerSlam, call somebody up.
She did say that she'd be up for another... she would be ready for a full-time run if she needed to be. But then again, Nikki Bella said that, and now she's saying that she won't.
So yeah, Alacard a la carte, who's chatted in and is a member. Oh, Lita's getting.
Here comes Cody to wipe her out with a crossroads.
Says honestly shocked that they didn't put the title on Lita.
What? Why?
Oh, right, because the Saudi prince might run it
Right.
for nostalgia reasons.
I mean, they've both got quite similar colour hair. She could have gone, oh no, that one's Lita.
A lot of people are saying, is it just me, or are the full body suits actually sexier?
They yes.
So, yeah.
Yes, they might have
failed
been.
in trying to make it. Scott Nelson, Memberg, says, I'm going to bail. This premium live event sucks.
Oh.
He's going to... Oh, yeah. Yeah, of course. Undertaker, Hall of
The
Fame.
Dallas Morning News.
Do you think that means he'll have a match?
Oh God. Had you got his walk to the middle star in that Hall of Fame thing is going to take ages.
Who would you have inducted?
Vince.
Yeah.
Or Kane.
Yeah, I don't know if Vince would do it, but I'd love to.
Fake Taker.
Jesus, though. Vince.
Scott Nash.
Scott Nash.
Not Scott Nash.
Kevin Hall.
Yeah. No, Fake Taker.
So we're getting a
Or
Taker video.
Or him.
What's going to be longer? An
Brother Love.
What's going to be longer? An Undertaker entrance or a Vince McMahon rambling induction speech?
Or a Kane one where he just says eviscerate over and over. My brother, the Undertaker, eviscerated opponents. Also, I'm the mayor of Knox County.
Oh, Sean would be a good shout.
That's true.
Great storyteller, honest, and the legacy of the
Gonzalez.
Mania matches.
Yeah, but I can't see Vince doing it for some reason. I think he'll give it to Sean or Kane.
S. Morgan says, quite a good point. Becky had a great match. Lita was also there.
Yeah.
Incredibly mediocre ending, says Terry Faust, but fantastic to see Lita again. Nice little nostalgia match seems to be the general consensus there.
Do you reckon he'll be as Mark Calloway at the ceremony and then The Undertaker at the show?
What do you mean?
He won't be like in full get-up.
Or just sitting there in the front row?
No, but like when he comes out, like when they go blah 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 blah, The Undertaker, and then he comes out.
I don't think he'll do, because the Undertaker's been inducted, not Mark Calloway. So I think he'll long induction speech. He comes out, full entrance, and then now it's time for the Undertaker to rest in peace. Weird eyegasm thing, and that's it.
I mean, Mark Calloway debuts on Raw the next day.
Oh, we're getting a bit of badass Taker. Oh, God, that RVD hardcore title match.
Imagine if they'd only inducted Badass Taker. Next year they can do. Oh God, that looks unpleasant.
I love badass Taker.
I know.
God, the choke push.
Shame Paul Bear is not around.
Yeah,
He would've done it.
he would have been the perfect inductor.
Did Taker induct Paul Bearer?
Oh, I can't remember. Doesn't really. Is Bearer in?
Triple H could do it. I think so. Must surely. If they put it. He seems like an obvious choice.
Yeah. There's plenty of obvious choices though.
Jeff Hardy.
Because he passed away 2012, 2013. I'm trying to remember when Punk had the Taker match. Oh, freaking Foley.
I mean, there are so many.
Yeah.
Shaggy from Scooby-Doo.
Why have they showed them?
Fair, Fred Flintstone could do it. Kevin Hart. Kid Rock.
Wow.
What? Why aren't they showing his match with Goldberg?
It'll be the most disappointing person to induct him. Maybe.
Michelle
Vince does.
Michelle McCool.
The Boneyard match.
That was so much. My dad and my brother watched that. They never ever watch wrestling because I told them to watch it because it was so silly. Like when he appears behind him.
Yeah.
It's just. God, it was so funny. God, Kane looks like a bloke now, doesn't he?
It's in such a weird time, the Boneyard match, isn't it? It's like when wrestling had to totally reinvent itself and it tried all this crazy stuff. And we all thought, we were all like whipped up in the mania with them, where we're like, this is the future of wrestling, maybe. There'll be a cinematic match or two every show. Nuh-uh. We're in the Peloton...
Thank God for that.
Crypto bubble of the deep pandemic.
Right, so now we're going to go, ooh, so. They're going Undertaker or Thank You Taker?
Just think Undertaker.
I was saying...
Is he... Oh, it's just a graphic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's the headline. Who else? Is Drew Carey in it? He could be in the celebrity one.
I think he is.
2 for 1. 2 for 1. Oh, it's the Hall of Fame is the 2 for 1.
Yeah. It saddens me to see a 2 for 1 event offer.
2 for 1 event Friday.
It's April 1st. Oh, maybe it's all a joke.
Raid.
Oh my god, I just think I've stumbled upon my new Raid Shadow Legends script.
Raid. God, the crowd doesn't... Unfortunately, the crowd doesn't care. God, they're so much better than they are, though. I'd love to... Like, I don't want everyone ever to go to AW, but to see them join AW's tag team division...
Be nice to see them have...
good matches.
Very good matches again and not be treated like borderline comedy. Of all the tag teams, though, like... Even going back to their War Machine days, I think there's better teams, really. They never really connected with me. Oh, Usos had jumped them.
The bell hasn't even gone. That's cheating.
But I'm not super into the whole Viking lore. Maybe some people are.
And that's why you didn't get Sarah Logan's tattoo. No, you did get Sarah Logan's tattoo, didn't you?
Yeah, I just assumed. The fact that you showed that to me and were like, it's not, you can figure that educated guess this. What?
What? That was
Sarah Logan, who's not been with WWE.
But it was clearly a Viking
showed
tattoo.
Up in the Rumble. Oh, it's not a Viking tattoo. It's like a
it was
elfin.
It was Norse.
Lord of the Rings style.
It looked
Robin Hood.
You
tattoo.
just don't understand Norse art.
I read the.
And also, as a Swede, I just think you're being racist.
So Usos, this match has not started yet, but they're gonna suplex a boy onto another boy.
Oh! Ow! God, I don't like his trunks. I gotta say.
Ivar lifted all the way over in a delayed suplex.
I'm just impressed you know which one's which.
Ivar and Eric is the bald one. Oh, but they...
What?
Oh, we're not having this match.
That means you've won. Does that mean the Uso wins?
So they're both selling their torsos from...
I mean, I've been screwed out of this.
Handsome being suplexed onto Rowe. I believe that's the right way round as well.
So I need Bobby Lashley to win the. I've been screwed. I've been absolutely screwed.
It's a really good spot, but not one that should
write
call
people out
off
of
a
a
match. They seem fine. Why is Ivar selling it so much? Huh?
Andy got screwed.
No, Andy did not get screwed.
I did get screwed. I had the Usos.
No, screw you. Everyone knows what they sign up for when they try and predict a WWE show. Any one of the matches could have something ridiculous.
I'm gonna take that back and run away. Chat, Andy got screwed.
Let's see what people are saying for that. Julian Aparti, what is happening here? Judge Dredd says, I think that was an audible for time, but I don't think they've overrun anywhere. If anything, they could go 4 hours. But maybe they are legit doing a 3-hour show. 45 minutes for the chamber.
Yeah.
Dylan Colonzo, someone explain. A lot of people are saying, have they just run over time? Andy screwed Andy.
Yeah.
Well, people are saying, I agree with Andy. Andy got screwed. What was that? Imagine traveling all the way to Saudi for that, says TMac034. Yeah.
Huh.
Oh, Jellyhead says, because of the Cody promo.
Singing the national anthem, Cody Rhodes.
Kevin asks, how was Becky versus Lita? It was fine.
Yeah.
It was a nice nostalgia
3-star match. 2.5 star.
Brad says maybe it's been moved to the main event. Very
and
good,
who's
Brad.
this? It's the Viking Raiders out again.
Right. Right.
The fans want it. Encore.
Yeah, a lot of people. So they went all the way to Saudi Arabia for that.
I mean, either way, I guess it comes down to this match. But because if I'd won that, then I would have been 4-3 up. But you had the tiebreaker.
Yes, I didn't need the tiebreaker. It's turned into a 7-match card.
So actually nothing has changed. But I'm still screwed, and I'm very upset. Oh, stupid wrestling. Oh, my phone's just going off. Oh, it's just Pete actually just texted me saying, "You can have my championship now because you got no." You got screwed so badly. Absolutely devastated.
He's going to say it. He's going to say the thing. It's stupendous.
It is stupendous.
Oh, I forgot that was that. They've given up on marketing. They're actively trolling. WWE's marketing company is now actively trolling them. They're like, "What? How are we going to get fired from this gig?"
Well, Vince woke up one day and dreamt about the word stupendous and went, that's got to be it. It's going to be everything we ever do.
Stupendous. Yeah, we got it, Cole. Byron Saxton is doing that sort of forced smile that I can sometimes feel myself doing when I don't believe in stuff.
Or if Luke's talking about something you don't understand on the Raw
if
podcast,
he's
we're
just
like,
talking about Chippendale or the Chippendales, whatever it is he likes. Look at that smile. Good God.
so why is he in the chamber?
So, in terms of, well, I guess we'll see what happens.
I need Bobby to win, or you've won the belt. That's it.
Well, I've won even if Bobby. No, you would win.
No, because you've got the tiebreaker.
No, because then we don't need a tiebreaker.
because it's 3-all.
It's 3-all right now, but if Bobby wins...
Yeah, Bobby wins. That's it. I can only win if Bobby wins, because if anyone else wins, you've got the tiebreaker, because it's 3-all.
Okay, yeah, sorry. Well, I think that is a possibility. I think Lashley could retain. Look, what could be the big things that have changed this week for WrestleMania with Cody being added? To me, I think the easiest thing is, well, let's not put the title on Brock. Let's just make it Brock versus Roman, and Brock can get screwed in the chamber via Roman Usos. Easy. Okay. Well, how do we get... Who do we have go against Lashley? Cody. Bobby retains here. Cody turns up on Monday. Cody Bobby for WrestleMania. Cody wins. There's your big push.
Well, absolutely. I think, and also surely they need matches, because if they do a unification, and also Vince doesn't want a unification. He likes having 2 belts.
Oh, but he also likes Roman.
Because if Roman wins both belts, will he then just go, "Oh, I don't need this one"? In which case, what's the point of unifying them?
He's got a lot of people to hold them. Well, no, you're right. Sorry, he wouldn't unify them. He'd hold both of them
On SmackDown,
he can be on
Raw.
SmackDown and Raw.
Yeah, they'd like that, wouldn't they? But then he'd have to drop them.
He'd have to drop one.
Yeah, but that means you lose. That means Roman has to lose.
And
therefore, when he loses the other one, it doesn't mean as much.
Yeah, that is a trade-off.
So yeah, Bobby needs to win this.
Who do you want to win it?
Bobby.
You actually want Bobby to retain?
I would love it. It'd be cool if AJ won it, but that doesn't make any sense.
Wasn't it Theory?
Theory's not winning. Randy and Riddle aren't winning.
Randy's not in it. Riddle's in it.
Oh, Riddle's in it. Sorry, yeah. Seth could win it.
Yeah, Seth could win it.
I guess Seth would be fine.
I tell you, I know I said earlier that I don't want RK Bro to split or veer off into a Cody Randy feud.
Yeah.
But if Riddle won this, and then that's how you do a Randy versus Riddle match at Mania, sure. Everything else is so predictable. I'm happy with that. And they stay friends afterwards.
I could totally see Randy winning, but come on, Bobby.
But Riddle. Randy's not in the match.
Sorry, yeah. Riddle.
Should we do some chats?
Yeah. Come on, Bobby.
Of course, remember, all of the chat money is going to charity, Sami for Syria. And when we hit $1,000 dues, of which we are only $250 away from, a little bit more than that, actually, $277.
I don't think they can do it. I don't think
Andy
you can do
Datson is gonna floss.
I don't think they like charity enough.
Doing the Chad Gable approach. Let it be noted that YouTube boos charity. Megas Dragon says, "Hey guys, loving the commentary so far, and EC is also pretty good. Also, about where Cody went wrong in AEW. I think it is because he was going against what the fans wanted, just like WWE does when AEW continually show the fans' opinion matter." I agree. I think that's a big part of what fell out of step.
Right. Who is in the first pod? Oh. So Bobby's out first. Oh, God.
No, Bobby's
in a pod. Okay, good.
Brian Moore, good to see that terrible food delivery service is worldwide. That Moss botch, my God, my neck still hurts from watching it. What you guys think of the show thus far?
Very watchable.
Good description. And hey, if this ends in the next 40 minutes, very watchable.
I can go to my party on time.
Oh, what party are you going to?
One of my board game friends is holding a party. You want to come?
No. Tyler Robinson, with all the discussions about Cody Rhodes, I haven't heard anyone talk about what brand he is going to be on. I think he's perfect for Raw, and get him that US title belt and make him the American Dream 2.0.
I don't think Brandy's going to be anything for a while.
I would say Raw, just because Roman, it could give Raw something fresh, whereas Roman is still the main force on SmackDown. US title belt. It's a mid-card belt. He needs to be going for a top title, which is why not SmackDown for me. Nay, this. Ollie loves the 3-hour stream. He'll be a grumpy boy during NXT Stand and Deliver, followed same day by WrestleMania Night 1 stream.
Oh.
I'm not doing them both.
We've got a plan for that.
It'll be the most stupendous WrestleTalk stream ever. Ollie, who's your pick to win Best Picture? I'm pulling for Nightmare Alley. I haven't seen Nightmare Alley yet. I love Licorice Pizza, but I don't think it's win-a-word.
I hope that's a film.
Yeah, I saw Coda, and I am stunned because that is not a movie worthy of a Best Picture. It's literally, here's a disability in a normal movie.
Right, okay.
Best Picture nomination. God, I can't remember who else is up.
What else is up for it?
The Batman.
Dog.
I haven't seen.
Is it Dog?
Dog's just Channing Tatum without his top on and a
No,
dog.
the other one, the Dog one with Benedict Cumberbatch.
Oh, The Power of the Dog.
Yes.
Fantastic movie.
That's a favourite, I think.
Yeah.
Oh,
Have you seen it?
That and Belfast.
Belfast, I haven't seen.
I haven't seen Power of the Dog or Belfast. Dan Layton loves Belfast. He's seen it twice now.
Really? The only people I know who like Belfast, my girlfriend's grandparents.
Well, it's black and white.
But they're Irish. Honestly, Power of the Dog though is extraordinary. It's slow, if you haven't seen it, but I think people get a lot out of it if they offer themselves up to it. Just know, yes. What will it take to get WrestleTalk, partsFUNknown, and No Rolls Barred to do the dance from Peacemaker? Ollie should, of course, be Peacemaker if you do it. Have you seen the opening credits to Peacemaker?
I haven't.
It's like a full-on sort of
Bad
really
dance.
rigid girl group dance.
Nice.
But yeah, classic James Gunn. Doddies155. Hope you're both enjoying the show. Ollie, on Friday's podcast, you mentioned the curling at the Olympics. My sister is in the Great British Women's Team.
What?
Going for gold tonight.
What's her name? What?
British Olympic royalty in the chat via
Dodsey.
relation.
Let's have a look, because if his name's Dodsey, that means maybe his surname is. We're gonna find out who your sister is.
Like normal premium live events, this will be a long night. Keep it up, guys. Well, you know, I don't know if it will mean anything to her, but pass on our best wishes.
I've been following her curling.
Get us. Is it? We have not had a gold yet.
We haven't had a gold.
Come on, bring home a
We've
gold.
had one silver. Who? Let's have a look.
Also in the curling, is that this morning?
Yeah, we won the silver.
Robert says Moss is Superstar of the Year.
Jennifer Dodds. There we go.
Holy moly!
Awesome.
Starstruck. Which I know the women's team by sight. Oh, cool. Yeah.
She's my favourite one.
Yeah, I saw her watching the men's match.
Yeah. But she also was in the women's match as a curler.
Yeah.
Excellent. No, that's really cool.
That is cool. I'm starstruck all over again. It's like Eddie Kingston.
Key facts: sport, curling, born on the 1st of October, town, Edinburgh, and gender, female.
I've just noticed our lights can obviously not handle a long stream
Have they gone?
because they've all gone off.
Jenna, go back and find out the exact moment.
Find out the battery life. Update from Mod Richard. Tottenham are 3-1 up against Man City.
Oh, wow.
But the third is ruled out, but they're still winning 2-1.
3-2 Tottenham.
Now it's 2-2. Now it's 3-2 Tottenham.
Come on, Spurs.
Scenes.
Come on, Spurs.
Got so much sport today. Mr. Kajili. Hi, guys. The only way Alexa gets put on WrestleMania is part of the title match to take the pin to protect Becky. And I'd rather she not be on the show at all if that's the thing and go on a longer honeymoon and stop sacrificing her body for this industry. I think Bliss, Ripley, WrestleMania match, and then the winner goes on to be the number one contender for the post-WrestleMania.
Well, I think Alexa mentioned she's getting married in either after WrestleMania. So maybe she'll take a bit of time out to do that. I mean, I know it's football, but Manny scored in the 92nd minute and Tottenham scored the winner in the 95th minute.
Hell.
That's very good for Liverpool, my team.
God, I won't get the tube home because I
Yeah,
live near Tottenham.
that's true.
It'll be chaos. Jenna says the lights go out all at different times. It's the new T-shirts falling off the walls. Sorry, is this our last entrant? So
Has Brock come in yet?
Yeah, not Brock. Cody, if you're going to come in.
Cody,
that would have been the perfect time.
Here he comes. Here he comes. Here he comes. Here he comes. Oh my God! Oh no, he didn't do it. Maybe Brock didn't fancy it. No, so just put Cody in it.
Come on, Brock is.
So it's like I said. Theory's in the pod. So it's
who is it? Lesnar.
Brock and
Brock starting off.
Yeah, that's what I thought you would. I thought you'd just kill everyone.
Or unless they're doing what they did for Bliss,
Brock and Seth,
where Brock comes out last and then goes in the last pod with a little swing.
Because he's the biggest.
Callum Hogan, idea because of the Usos BS. You each take turns picking the 4 members of the men's chamber, so there must be a winner to be fair to Andy. Justice for Andy, come on Davies. How would that work?
Oh, what was the story? I missed that.
Callum says, idea because of the Usos BS. You each take turns picking the other 4 members of the men's chamber, so there must be a winner. So would we, I don't know, say who's going to get eliminated next? Or?
Oh no, so I would have to go, I pick Bobby. So I've got Bobby and you've got Brock. I've got Seth and you've got AJ. I've got Riddle and you've got...
Oh, right.
What's his face?
Yeah. Okay, sorry.
And because I got screwed, I'll go first.
So you got Bobby, I've got Brock.
I've got Seth.
I've got Riddle.
AJ.
Theory.
Cool.
Frank Marina, the Viking Raiders are starting to feel like the Bushwhackers 2022. Sad. Yeah, Bushwhackers, or who do I always think? Who's the hillbilly act from the 90s? The Godwins. That's what I think of. Van Noir, I'm on the 18-year-old Deanston Scotch. Ooh, nice.
I'm glad it's a Scotch.
So probably my last chat. A decent show, even with the Madcap Moss bumping like it's in 90s All Japan. But it feels like it's missing a big angle or moment so far. Well, it's main event time, folks.
It was such a weird bump. It just went, nope, not putting my arms out. Donk.
I think Brock winning the title could... that would be a big thing. Just before he comes out, finally, Frank Marina. Oh no, what if Goldberg, Brock Lesnar tosses Austin, gets revenge on Bobby, Lesnar's Lesnar, and we have title for title, Goldberg versus Reigns. What? What if Goldberg, Brock Lesnar's Brock Lesnar? Tosses... Oh, so Goldberg takes out Austin, beats Brock Lesnar, beats everybody else. Yeah. Well, we'll see.
God, he's probably going to be so sweaty by the time he gets to the ring. By the way, did you see Bobby Lashley's pyro?
No.
It was just so crap. It was like...
I am amazed. I never would have thought smiling Brock Lesnar would be unironically over.
Mm.
Cowboy hat, Brock Lesnar.
Has he got more tattoos?
Are you looking out for them or something?
No, I just noticed things on people's... But look, on his shoulders.
I don't know, I've got tattoo blindness. I feel like they're people's dreams.
Mod Mother.
Don't care about hearing about the story.
Those new tattoos. My lady partner woke up... about 5 o'clock this morning, I woke up because she went, "Ugh!" And I was like, you okay? Because I feel like our legs touched. And then I went, sort of sniffed, and she went, "Shut up!" I was like, bloody hell. Have I been really annoying all night?
Was sleep
and she
talking?
was absolutely fast asleep.
Wow.
And she'd had a dream that I'd picked some new furniture and she hated it.
Lesnar did do that, by the way. He came out last and went into the pod. That is, correct me if I'm wrong, a new innovation of the chamber.
Yes, it's a silly one too. Just because he's the biggest star. So it's Theory. See, I
Theory
thought...
and Rollins.
I think that gives Brock a better chance of winning because he's going to come out and clear house.
At least you're not married to Luke, because
That's true. I'm not married to Luke.
he sleepwalks something fierce. This will be quite fun. Well, hopefully Austin Theory gets a good showing.
Former Evolve champion.
Yeah. Callum Hogan just puts in $5 more for using my idea. Thanks, guys. You make amazing content. Also, I share a birthday with Sami and Brock, and Sami is easily my favorite in WWE right now. He wins Continental Champion as of last night for that prestigious WrestleMania feud.
Do you share your birthday with anyone famous or
Against
interesting?
Johnny Knoxville. John Major. Conservative PM from 91 to 97.
Cheryl Cole. Or Cheryl, I think she is now.
I tip my hat.
Thank you. And my best friend, her birthday, she shares it with Adolf Hitler.
Even more interesting.
Yeah.
People I don't know sharing the same
And she had this
arbitrary
dream,
day.
right?
Yeah.
Oh, that was the softest stomp. Oh, nice.
Oh, but that was good.
Luke-
Theory's got a real good fluidity of sequences. I didn't. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I
It's
do.
a bad way of putting it.
Luke always mocks me for my terrible anecdotes.
Yeah, well, those were boring. Oh, stiff super kick. I don't think they had that camera angle in the first women's match.
It's probably the lad in the ring just trying to run away.
Just holding it up here now.
Well, it might be the top of the pod.
No, it's in the middle.
No? God, that is a bit scary, isn't it?
It's amazing that I guess the top's open, but if Brock and Bobby are in their own pods, why isn't Bobby's just completely dripping with condensation? Like he's in a little greenhouse of his own sweat.
It is, really. I'm impressed they managed to hit all their moves on each other without slipping off.
Oh my word, thank you so much,
Cyanide.
87. $50. That's so generous. This has been a good premium live event, he says. Or they.
Oh! Theory's gone through Bobby's pod. And Bobby's dead. Bobby has died.
Oh, that's a cool spot. Bobby looks legit impaled. It's like he's being COVID precautioned from himself
Right.
on Dragon's Den, where they put the perspex screen. You don't like this show.
I'm going to time the time between this entrance and the next
Okay,
one.
so it would suck if it was Lashley.
I hope it's Riddle or Al Styles, I think. Yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
Riddle's
let's do it.
in.
Yes, please, though. Riddle, Rollins, and Theory.
Yeah, but these are all guys who Lesnar could quite easily come in and just dump.
Not Rollins, but...
No.
Sorry, so Cyanide 87, really generous $50. Of course, that all goes to charity, Sami for Syria. This has been a good premium live event. It is paired with IPAs and edibles beautifully, especially when you're on the east coast of the USA. Maybe an afternoon premium live event is good then.
I love beer.
Don't drink, get stoned, and donate. You might regret it in the morning, but it is for charity.
I think edibles, he just means general food because it's edible. He's not.
You see where he's?
Yeah, I know.
He's on the east coast. Oh no, east coast.
I know what it means. I'm not condoning use of substances.
It's legal
Not here, it isn't.
over there.
Just in case, Plod's watching.
Oh, okay. So we've got some
no.
people checking on Bobby
Oh,
in the
no.
chamber.
Oh, no.
So what we've now got here is a mechanic where the chamber is open, i.e.,
Cody. All right, I pick Cody because I got one more. I get the next pick.
is that Adam Pearce in there? I think if it was a legit injury, Adam Pearce.
Adam
wouldn't be
Pearce
there.
in glasses. Oh man,
They've got
imagine.
someone shining. Oh, blimey.
Oof.
Oh, reverse suplex off the top rope from Seth on Riddle. Bobby's been helping out. Bobby's been helping out.
Oh God, you can't write Bobby out of the match. Oh my God.
Also, helping isn't a word.
I got screwed again. What? All the people I picked, such wusses. They're just getting taken out of matches. I'm getting hit by a piece of plastic.
Okay, let's see it because I didn't.
Let's see how much this hits him. Oh God! Oh no! Boo! Right, Holly, can we make this a storyline where I keep getting screwed?
Whatever. What?
Okay, so that was 2.
8,
that was just
7,
over 2 minutes.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Styles or I reckon Styles or
Styles.
Lashley.
It's not there.
Because when it's Lashley, someone's coming out. Roman can come out, enter himself in the match, and get rid of and kill Brock.
And Rollins wins. Ugh, I hate that.
Oh, I can't believe how much.
Okay, the people who said I'm missing some big, weird, crazy angle on this show.
Yeah,
because it's just been normal so
something
far.
with that pod is happening. I'm genuinely quite tense now, and I really need to pee, but I can't leave.
There's presumably only 22 minutes left of the show.
What music does he use? If it's him, I'm not that excited about it being Cody, but I'm excited because it's Cody.
Hannah, Cody Rhodes. Have you seen the Dark Order sing it?
I haven't.
That's what they all like go. Hannah, Cody Rhodes.
Dusty's theme.
Dusty's theme.
Yeah.
What was Dusty's theme?
I don't know. I don't like wrestling.
Don't know wrestling.
Oh, I'm so interested now. Because that pod has to be filled. Or they're just going to go, it's Bobby. Oh, no, it can't be.
Genuinely, I've enjoyed this show a lot, and it's made too much sense. So even if it's not Cody, I am here to enjoy some classic crap the bed WrestleMania booking.
I'm genuinely nervous about what's going to happen.
What are people saying in the chat?
Because Bobby can't lose.
Yeah, what happens to the title? Is this even still for the title?
He's like Hornswoggle, he's still in the match.
A lot of people cheering for Veer.
Oh my God, it's Veer.
Veer's coming to the chamber. Oh, Veer is coming. Send Veer. Of course, a lot of people there.
I reckon it's Okada.
Saying Cody as well.
Oh, here we go. Tree of
Tower of Doom spot.
Oh yeah, not true.
Cody in the polka dot says Alex, not the lion. Oh God,
I'm genuinely nervous
I've enjoyed this though.
about
People are saying Stone Cold. Be weird, but freaking, it's what would the Saudi prince delight in more?
yeah.
But Stone
He's just called
Cold
Vince.
and Brock Lesnar.
I saw a story on WrestleTalk.com, my favourite wrestling website, about Stone Cold. Is that right? Maybe. Well, can he be there on Saturday?
Plot twist.
For Randy.
It's a nice little spot. I can't enjoy what's happening because I'm too focused on the
empty pod.
We're getting a lot of viewers tune in, by the way. We've had
Yeah.
about 300 people join the stream in the last 5 minutes because everybody knows
RKO coming.
Weirdness is afoot. Surely Lesnar's coming out in 6, 3, 2, 1. That's a fire alarm.
It was so well timed.
A fire alarm has just started going off in I think the building next door.
It's Bobby
Okay,
Lashley.
Bobby Lashley.
Right, okay, we go. There's music. Oh, it's Lesnar.
Lesnar's come out instead. That's cool.
Oh, so is that it? Oh, so Lesnar's winning.
Lesnar decided, well, it's my turn.
All right, F5.
He kicked his way out of the pod.
Well, if it ends now, there's 20 minutes left.
Seth Rollins is the first person
Knew
eliminated.
this would happen.
There's an Austin Theory right there. Riddle F5. 1, 2, 3. AJ's not even getting involved.
This is... I do like this, but it also buries everyone. All right, the door's about to open. The door's about to open. Oh, I'm being screwed. I think two of the matches I picked, the guys didn't even get in the match.
You picked him. It's
Okay,
Suplex City
he's
for
doing
AJ.
suplexes, which is giving time for something else to happen. He's going to suplex him for 18 minutes.
Theory is still in the match. He's been in the match since the first two. It's Theory, AJ, Brock, and who knows about Bobby Lashley, the WWE
Theory.
champion.
I've got AJ. Oh no, I don't.
AJ's on his way. AJ eliminated from an F5.
But so either Theory's just about to die and that's it, or Theory gets eliminated and then something else has to happen. Whee!
Yeah, I think Theory's going to get eliminated now, and it's going to be like, is this a way to protect Lashley and defeat?
Run, Theory! Run, Austin!
There is a full-on fire alarm going on outside.
Oh, he's just checked the door to make sure it's locked. This is... Oh, no. Oh, no. Austin! Run, Austin!
Oh, my God. Everybody, by the way, we're $100 away from 1,000. It'd be great if we could get to $1,000 before the end of the stream.
Saudi Prince calls him and says, is Austin in the match? Oh, yeah.
All the money raised, of course, goes towards Sami for Syria. Very meaningful charity to this.
Here we go.
Premium live
Here's
event.
the chase. Run!
Brock is so fast.
Oh!
Oh!
Oh, my God.
This is fun. Austin.
Oh, my...
Theory went in the pod. Brock ran, kicked the pod door in.
He's got a plaster on his nose. That wasn't there before. He just managed to put a plaster on his nose during the match.
It's kind of flesh covered. It could have been hidden. My stomach is like in knots.
Yeah, it's still... Oh, low blow.
Well, that's what Vince taught him. Expect the unexpected, expected.
Can you imagine? Oh, man, Austin Theory wins. You've won anyway.
Yeah. Well, everybody knows Brock's...
Here we go. Up onto his... Oh!
Beautiful. Brock Lesnar and Undertaker's weaknesses...
Onto his shoulders.
...are their dicks. You punch them in the balls. Kick out before 2, despite...
Oh, now this makes me think Brock's just winning because he's had a fight back.
This is fun. Lesnar's face is now not the same colour as the plaster.
Theory
Oh! Theory's trying to escape up the side of the chamber. Oh my God.
Oh.
He's climbed onto the top of the chamber. He's climbed... How did that ass get through the gap? He's been pulled in.
Ooh.
Or they're going to go on top of that pod.
Austin's going to throw Brock off.
Yeah, mate. Are we going to see a shooting star press?
Oh, no.
Is he gonna go out?
Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, he throws him off, and while Brock's standing on top, someone comes. There's got to be 15 minutes. I'm not going to do a 2 hours and 50-minute show.
They could do. That's how it used to be. 2 hours 45. Oh my God! Brock has Austin Theory on the top of a pod. F5.
Oh my!
Not even into the ring. I mean, Austin landed on his feet.
All right, here we go. Here's someone. Here comes someone.
Bump.
Surely he's on top.
Oh,
No.
Brock, where's the shooting star press?
What's he doing?
We got 3,780, 3,800 people. Please do give us a subscribe. We're also just $50 away. Oh, no, Brock's won. Oh.
You got to stand up.
Brock Lesnar is your new WWE champion, and Ollie Davis is your interim Jam That Champion.
I've done this before.
The original championship belt.
How tight if you want it?
I think it needs to be on full tightness to stay up. It's okay, I can put it on my shoulder.
I'm like Charles Robinson here.
It's okay.
Oh,
Well,
there you go. I put it on one.
Oh.
I was absolutely screwed, and you all saw it.
So it is title versus title, folks, at WrestleMania. Oh, it's going to be a weird first night.
We are $1.41 away from our goal.
Come on, if we get to $1,000, Andy is going to floss, and it's all for charity.
I don't feel like it now. I've lost.
Big last-minute donations. Thank you so much. We'll read them out very shortly. Let's just digest what's happened here with Brock Lesnar.
So is that supposed to protect Bobby?
Yes.
That's not how you protect him. Make him look like a massive loser. Oh, that was cool.
That was cool. But that was what happened to Bobby.
Yeah, and
Theory was relatively okay. What do you think about Brock being WWE champion versus champion at Mania?
I don't think it needed to happen. I think Brock versus Roman is a big enough match, and now you haven't got a WWE Championship match.
You think? What do you think that means for the Mania match? Do you think that means just on his feet?
Oh, okay.
Feet and roll back.
Knees, yeah.
Who do you think wins at Mania?
Roman.
Yeah.
Easily.
So, both belts on Roman. Couple of months till SummerSlam. Roman on both shows. Smart plays, the biggest star.
It's happened, by the way, Ollie.
Thank you, everybody. We've passed $1,000 raised for Sami for Syria.
I remember how to do it.
Which means Andy is going to floss.
I'm so good at it.
The crowd love to see it.
But I was screwed so hard.
Pyro's going off in Saudi Arabia for that floss. When you come out for your next match, that's going to be your AR.
The annoying thing about this is that I now have to watch WrestleMania Night 1 on my own. Because I won't be on the stream. Whereas you are going to be on the stream anyway. Should we just tell Pete that I won?
Well, I've got to defend this at Revolution.
Or, you know how Pete didn't defend here? Just saying. You don't.
Well, I shouldn't defend at Revolution. It's an AEW show.
That's true. You want to watch it with friends.
I actually want to watch it. Look at Brock posing for photos.
Just say it's not on the line. It's a non-championship match.
There is still a chance. I haven't seen the copyright logo. This is the second time they've shown the WrestleMania graphic.
They need a bigger space between those two names. Champion, it's lucky they had that graphic. Sorry if you can hear the alarm, by the way, everyone.
I don't think it will come through. It's not like it's in here. I've seen an NXT. I don't trust that. Oh my god, 2 hours, 20 minutes, 50 minutes. That's a delight.
And so the other match can't have been for time. That's it. No Cody. Well, what a waste of time.
Wow. Let's do the chat. Jenna says you can hear the alarm. Just sounds like a bird. There's nothing we can do about it, I'm afraid. Plot twist Jones, Menberg for 7 months in a row. It's not WWE star without any we star bullsh. Not entirely sure what that means. Chris Martinez, $100. Which means I have to floss. If it was an individual $100 donation. So if you read.
All right. Thank you for all you do. More amazing interviews, please, like the one with Eddie. Nothing more enjoyable than watching Oddie speechless, just being a fan on his own channel. Support WrestleTalk. Support each other. Chris Petru with a lovely donation of $50. Thank you so much, Chris. Thank you, WrestleTalk, for doing this charity. And Lindsay Byerly with another $50 donation. Thank you so much. Let's get to that 1,000 goal. Thanks for the great stream, guys. Rich PS2 says more crappy booking. I don't know if it was crappy booking. I just think it make Bobby look like a knob.
Yeah.
Because he barely touched it. He got hit by a bit of plastic. And
Kind of crappy.
Swain So Sour says, hit that goal, fam. Brock wins, lol. Merry Death McChaos. I still say I'm screwed. Ollie, congrats on winning the interim That Championship. You will beat Pete and be double champion. Because if the Usos had won their match, I would have had the momentum going into the last match and Bobby might have won it.
It's not how it works.
Michael Plowman donates $20 to say, floss that floss, Andy. I did floss that floss.
Our current amount raised for charity is $1,038. Oh, we just had another one.
Phantom FTW says, Brock Lesnar dethroned every single black WWE champion in history. The Rock, Kofi Kingston, Big E, and Bobby Lashley.
I don't think that's intentional.
No.
But wow.
What a record.
So thank you so much. $1,043.59 we've raised for Sami for Syria. And that's all because of you guys. Because there's a karmic balance. And we've done our best to address it.
And if you haven't donated during the stream and you're watching this back, you can go to Sami for Syria, his website. I don't know the exact website, but if you Google it, I'm sure you'll absolutely find it, and you can donate there.
Yeah, the amount here, I'm going to donate on Monday.
He will. He's done it before. I've seen him. Yeah.
Big night.
Yeah.
Right, so we've just lost 500 people at the end of the premium live event. What do you reckon? Rating wise, out of 5? Out of a percentage?
3.5. It was a 65% show. I think it was a decent show. The last match, yes, lol, Brock lol wins lol, but it was fun. Brock coming out and beating everyone up. It was very predictable, but I'm glad he didn't just beat up everyone really quickly. I'm glad they had that theory bit at the end to really kind of rub it in. But it does make Bobby look stupid and the others look a bit rubbish.
Yeah, and it also, what's going to happen on Raw now?
Yeah.
I feel like the Brock-Roman is a SmackDown feud.
Yeah, because Brock's not going to... Either they just have them twice a week, which feels like it's going to run out. It's going to be boring quite quickly. So many times Roman can go, I'm the tribal chief, and Brock can go, no, you're not. I'll shoot you with my hunting gun.
So I'm just going to consult my rating system.
We've got a couple other chats while you do that. Moelas says, Bobby didn't get hit by plastic. He got hit by bulletproof glass. Yeah, bulletproof glass. And Brian Moore says, I guarantee you WWE has no idea what's going to happen post-Mania with an undisputed champion, and they'll do something stupid. Also, now Raw has nothing big to build towards at Mania. Why is there always something stupid on a WWE show? See you guys on Tuesday. My God. And Matthew Crozier, apparently it was a concussion protocol that removed Lashley.
Is that being reported anywhere? To me, that looked like a work, because if it was a genuine concussion, you don't have Adam Pearce come out for it. You had there was the sort of medical staff who were flashing a torch in both of Lashley's eyes, but that could be part of a work for me. That looked like it was part of the story.
Sorry, Sean tweeted, lol, damn, they flew those guys over there to not have a match. As in the tag match.
I would say that was not as good as the post episode of the Royal Rumble. So that show is 70% for me, I think. Yeah, like a 3.5 is roughly what you said, right?
Yeah.
Jenna said they said concussion on commentary, so that's probably kayfabe unless any reports come out.
Yeah.
And thank you very much to Merjan Dahas for becoming a member. Well, thank you ever so much for joining us here on this stream, and thank you for everyone who's donated money to charity for Sami for Syria. $1,058.59 raised. That's going to do a lot of good. But for now, I am your interim Jam That champion. I will defend this beauty at AEW Revolution, and then I'm coming for you, Pete.
Well, it's lucky I wasn't actually. I was going to be on holiday during that show, so just
Good.
Probably for the best.
I'm somehow going to become the undisputed Jam That champion.
Versus champion.
Champion versus champion. It's happened.
I got so screwed.
This is what WWE are doing, and somehow we're doing it too. When we're trying to make fun of an AEW storyline from January, and we've somehow started making fun of WWE storyline.
And you're
going
to do it at an AEW show.
Yes.
Excellent.
Makes sense. Thank you, everybody. Please subscribe. I'm going to record a wrap-up review video now, which will go live on the WrestleTalk channel. And make sure to subscribe to this channel, the WrestleTalk Podcast channel, because tomorrow you will have Luke and Andy's hour-long live stream review from this very studio at 3 p.m. GMT, which is like 9 a.m., 10 a.m. over in the States. But for now, I've been Ollie Davis. This has been Randy Andy Datson. I am your new Jam That Champion interim. Jam That Champion. Jam Champion.